do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost time for Nintendo Prime. He is one of a kind, singing this tune off the top of his mind. Are you ready for some fun tonight? Are you ready for some E3 fright? I am Nintendo Prime. The stream is starting right on time. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a good time. I have no idea what that intro even sounded like, by the way. Hopefully it was all right. Maybe it sucked. I have no clue. It is what it is. I didn't have my headphones on, so I couldn't hear myself. Sounded all right without auto-tune on my end, but what did it sound like with auto-tune? Beats me. How you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a lovely night. We'll be talking about the E3 leaks we have before. I literally have the sheet of paper. You know what people sometimes like, oh, there's nothing on those papers. Well, look, you see this? Nothing? That is my notes from my video earlier today where we talked about some E3 leaks from Zippo. Shout out, by the way, to Switchforce, who turned me on to those leaks in the first place. So shout out to them. Always got to give credit to YouTube channels where you find information at. We already have a super chat in from Mr. Brian C. Brian C. with a $1.99. That's right, Brian C. popping off the stream, starting it right. Thank you so much, Brian C. How are you doing, man? He says stream hype. You know what it is. Let's crack that beer. Let's get that shotty down. For all of the super chats or donations tonight, if you see the chart down there, 1, 5, 15, 25, $50 plus, they all do different sorts of shots for me tonight. I do keep it safe. Most of what I do end up doing is usually beer, which obviously keeps me under control. I will cut myself off if I have too much. As always, drink responsibly. All that jazz. Don't drink if you can't drink. All right. Beyond all of that, we need to talk a little bit about memberships. So you see the member goal, which is over here. This way. Anytime we hit 5 new members, we do a giveaway during the stream. That's how it goes. Every 5 members, we do a giveaway. So if we get 5 new members during the stream, cool. You hit the little join button, and we do a giveaway. And as soon as we hit that goal of 5, great. 5 more, we do another one. 5 more after that, we do another one. So I'm going to shout out everyone in the chat. So if you want to be shouted out, say something in the chat. I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning and try to get every single person shouted out that I can. Let's go. Nick Forrest, welcome to the stream. We got Mikado Ikuri here as well. Thank you so much. Shad Stewart is here. Gianfranco La Rota is here. We got Ray here. We got Shiny Ray 01. Eric Ekazareta. Swole Nick. Geo Zapfish. Crystal Candidito, welcome. We got Mikado Ikari, Retro Man. Jesus Calderon, welcome. Mega Crash Fan. We got Sharnite Gale, Gianfranco Lorota. I think I already said that. Clinton McKinney, welcome. Mercurius is here. Nintendo Shorts, the series. Seahawks 24 Rule. Yeah, welcome, Seahawks 24 Rule. We got Mr. Will, Nintendo Shorts, the series. I already said that. OP Dino, Anthony Blake, Roka 101, Verum Verby, welcome. We got Shark Gams here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alexander Moon, awesome pie guy. Electo TDS Gaming. Obviously, Brian C, because he hit us off with the $1.99 super chat right away. And whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, we had some lag there for a moment. Everything okay? Are we good? I saw it. We good? I think everything's good, right? We're still cool? We're still smooth? We're cool? We're smooth? I'll check in the chat in a moment. I'm going to keep going with the shoutouts. Assuming that we're okay. It's saying that we have a lower bitrate than recommended. My bitrate is set at 9,000. And that's a higher bitrate than they recommend. It's weird. Anyways, let's get into let's go. Let's just keep going here. Electro TDS Gaming's here. Evan Shamakis is here. We'll just pretend that never happened. Shigeru Miyamoto. Welcome to Shigeru Miyamoto.
Shout out to Shigeru Miyamoto.
Obviously not the real one, but Evan. Wait, where that? Piplup the Penguin is here. Sweet Life of Dio Brando is here. Seguin the Pikachu family. I know I saw that super chat. I'll get to it in a moment. Mr. Pete 1985. DeFox is here. Ari Glasstein, the legend of Evan, is here. Welcome, man. RZ. We got Dark Ray King 555. Serial's here. Mankey Music is here. Dalton Donnelly, Crystal Condadito, Dark Viderp, Crazes Koth is here. Riley R. Eduardo Pacheco, Piplup the Penguin. Mr. Casinos Gaming, I think, right? Game Over Jesse is here. Game Over Jesse. Are you still in my basement? What's up, Game Over Jesse? You got Mr. Pete 1985. I think everything looks good now. Yeah, I know there was a moment where it was like, what the heck? But I think the stream is running smooth now. Hopefully, I'm in focus for you guys. It looks in focus on my end, but I don't know what it looks like on the final stream end. So I think I got everyone that I could. I don't know. If I missed some people, I really apologize. I try my best to shout out everyone. Regardless, you don't have to super chat. You don't have to be a mod. You don't have to be a member. I try to shout out everyone. Doesn't always happen, but I try my best. All right, so please forgive me. I try to pay attention here. So let's get to that super chat quick. It's good. DOS with the $5. Thank you so much, DOS, for the $5. He says, assuming the leaks are real, can we still expect a Switch Pro in 2021? Or will that be pushed back to release with Breath of the Wild 2? So, I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say this about Switch Pro, okay? Because Switch Pro is not part of the E3 leaks today, which that's not a surprise. I don't think it's going to be at E3. I just want to say that when you look at the Switch Pro and its potential release this year, even if Breath of the Wild 2 doesn't come this year, the idea of Switch Pro and Breath of the Wild 2 launching together has been nothing but speculation. I went back through all my rumor videos. There hasn't really been any confirmed sources saying that Breath of the Wild 2 and Switch Pro are launching together. There's never actually been like a legitimate source that I can see that is thrown out there saying those games are going to launch together. It's all been complete speculation. So Breath of the Wild 2, even if it's pushed to early 2022, shouldn't affect when they release Switch Pro. Because other games are going to take advantage of Switch Pro too. It's not going to just be that, right? Mario Kart 9, if that's legit, or Nintendo Kart, or whatever it's called, that could obviously take advantage of the hardware. So could pretty much anything coming out this holiday. So I don't think that it really does anything. Anything, it's just going to help boost Switch Pro sales heading into the new year. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me get that shotty in now. Again, I still haven't been to the store yet. I'm so sorry. I don't have any Dr. McGillicuddy's right now. It's usually a $5 shot. So again, we just got the Bud Light seltzers. So I think I'm going to go until these Bud Light seltzers are gone, and then I'll head to the store and restock a little bit for you guys. But thank you so much. All right. Game Over Jesse notes, hey, you're looking great, Nintendo Prime. How's that diet going? It's going all right. It's going all right. You know, when you're trying to lose a ton of weight, you know, you're never really always exactly at where you want to be at your goals, but I'm still consistently on the way down. On the way down is the direction we want to go. So, let's go. All right, so let's go over the leaks. In case you guys didn't see the video, I'm sure most of you probably did. The video has, I think, like 10,000 views. It doesn't say that publicly, but it says it on the back end. In fact, let me tell you how many views it has right now, because I get updates on views faster than the public does for videos. Any YouTuber that gets a decent amount of views can tell you that the live views aren't always the actual views. So that video has, I don't know, 11,000 views right now. So I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, we only have 100 people here or so, have seen the video. But if you haven't, let's just go over the leaks quick. All of these come from Zippo. He has a track record of being right on stuff. He's not 100%, of course. Most legitimate leakers aren't. Samus Hunter is kind of that weird one where everything keeps coming true. Kind of strange, but Zippo has a very good track record. And here's what he put out there. Starting with the Breath of the Wild 2 stuff. I think we just got a new follower over on Twitch. Thank you so much for following me. Zio Ranji. It's kind of funny when people follow me over there because I hardly ever advertise my Twitch. So it says Breath of the Wild 2 is not landing this year. It'll come in spring 2022, but it does confirm we will see Breath of the Wild 2 at E3. But apparently, Breath of the Wild 2 was one of the games from Nintendo most affected by COVID. So that's a thing. But yeah, that's just what he heard as of a couple months ago. Hasn't, heard anything about it since. So it's kind of one of those, that's what was said a couple months ago to him behind the scenes. Doesn't mean that's what it is today. There's still a chance it could end up being a holiday title this year, is basically what he's saying. There's still a chance, but last he heard, it's targeting spring of 2022. Could be back ahead of schedule. There's a 2D Metroid coming from Mercury Steam. This has been rumored by a whole bunch of different people. People thought because Mercury Steam has a game being published by 505 Games, they can't do a game. Yeah, I don't really know why you would say that, because Mercury Steam has put out 2 games at once before. Not really that big a deal. The game's going to be 60 FPS. Shouldn't be a shocker there. And the game is actually done. It's already done. It's 100% finished. It's going to be announced at E3, and it's releasing this year. 2D Donkey Kong game. What's interesting about the 2D Donkey Kong game rumors, and we've talked about these rumors a few times, is that Nate Drake claims that the verdict isn't for sure that it's actually 2D or 3D. It potentially might be both. If you think of the Mario Odyssey team, you remember what they did with Odyssey, where you had 2D elements and you also had obviously a primarily 3D game. So what if it's 2D elements, a primarily 2D game with some 3D elements? Go the opposite direction. I have no idea. So Nate Drake is saying it's not really locked in that it is going to be 2D, but to err on the side of caution with the new DK game, which at this point, enough people have come forward, including Nintendo Life, to say it's real. At this point, we just presume we're getting DK. It's getting announced at E3. It's releasing this year. And, hopefully it's 3D, but it might be a side scroller. And I'm good either way. I love Tropical Freeze. I love Country Returns. I love the old school games. So, I'm cool. It'd just be nice to have another 3D platforming kind of game. But hey, we'll see what's happening. We have no idea. That's the thing. Even the people the leaks are coming from are always like conflicting each other with this Donkey Kong game, because I don't think anyone's actually seen footage. I think that's the big thing here, is none of the leakers have seen the game. They've just seen screenshots. And the screenshots could be of small sections that don't represent the whole, right? So I feel like, there's that. And obviously we know the Diddy Kong render, by the way, just for official sake, the Diddy Kong render was redone and released publicly. So, obviously they're going to be redoing all the renders for Donkey Kong for the new game. So there is that. Super Mario Party 2 is supposedly coming this year, which is shocking considering the Nintendo Switch Online update for that game, which with the original Super Mario Party. Some people are saying it might not be called Super Mario Party 2, apparently. I heard someone say that calling it Super Mario Party 2 is actually selling it short. So maybe it's a massive expansion. But here's the thing. It's supposed to be kind of releasing around the holiday time. It's not the big holiday title, but probably like October-ish. And it says, this is what's exciting about it. The boards are the biggest area of focus in this one. The boards. What was the biggest area of criticism? There were 2 areas of criticism in Super Mario Party. Lack of boards, and you couldn't play full Mario Party games online. They fixed the Mario Party games online, haven't fixed the boards. Well, they haven't fixed the boards because they're working on Super Mario Party 2. So are we going to get 8 boards, 9 boards, 10, 12? I have no idea. But boards are a big focus in this one. And that's exciting because obviously the boards is what makes things entertaining. Because really you're doing the same mini games. You're collecting the same stars. But the boards add the variety to the game. So a lot more boards in the new one would be awesome. He says a Fire Emblem game is coming this summer by Intelligent Systems. It's going to be revealed at E3. Obviously shortly released after E3. Obviously it's going to be June, July, August, somewhere in there. Because that's summer, and I he doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know if it's a new game. He doesn't know if it's a remake. He knows other leakers have been saying it's going to be a remake of a Japanese game, so he's leaning that direction, but he doesn't actually know. He just knows there's something Fire Emblem coming this summer. More 99 games are coming. Going to be arcade focused. I joked around about Asteroids 99, but he does mention that, hey, it's possible that Donkey Kong, which is an arcade game, gets a 99 version, or maybe it'll be a 40th version. Although I think I'd rather have a 99 version because I feel like if they do DK40, it's going to be a timed thing, like a temporary thing, whereas DK99 makes me feel like it'll be around, just like Pac-Man 99 and Tetris 99. So I'm kind of hoping for DK99. Remember, for those who don't know, Donkey Kong started as an arcade game. So, he does say that we're going to get Detective Pikachu 2 this year. And we're going to hear about it at the Pokemon Presents that it's happening before E3. So he confirms a Pokemon Presents happening before E3. We've already speculated it. It makes a lot of sense. Pokemon Company usually does it before E3. So there you go. And that's going to be a new game announced that we didn't previously know about. In terms of the Zelda 35th anniversary, the only thing he knows for certain will be announced is Twilight Princess and the Wind Waker HD. And they might be a bundle or they might not be. But either way, we're getting those games in this current fiscal year. And he says he doesn't really know anything else about the 35th anniversary, but he does expect to hear about the Zelda 35th anniversary at E3. So we could get some new announcements there. We'll see. What's Grezzo doing? Who did the port job for the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD? Obviously Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. We'll see what happens. So he doesn't know everything. Zippo always admits these are just what he knows. He doesn't literally know everything. That's the big thing here. This isn't everything that's going to be at E3. And that's not everything Nintendo might be releasing this year. This is just what he's aware of. And then obviously the big one is Nintendo's current holiday plan, right? Their current holiday plan is to release a new Mario Kart. Now, he's not 100% sure if it's just going to be DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart 9, or the potential fan dream of Nintendo Kart, right? But he does know it has been worked on nonstop for the last 3 years. Which obviously kind of makes you think it's not going to be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. You wouldn't put 3 years of work into a new DLC pack like that. And that's not going to carry holidays because it's supposed to be the holiday title. That's not going to carry holidays. A DLC pack for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is not going to, that doesn't generate sales for Nintendo. That just takes the already existing Mario Kart 8 audience. So it feels like there's a new Mario Kart game. Now, he was wondering, obviously, is this news related to other Mario Kart projects? Because there's a lot of Mario Kart projects. And what he knows is he can confirm that this has nothing to do with Mario Kart Tour, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, because there's a possibility that Mario Kart Live Home Circuit's getting new carts and everything. Peach, I think, is one of the ones out there that's being rumored. And it has nothing to do with the Universal theme park ride. This is for Switch, and it's something brand new. He says there is a slight chance it might delay just out of the holiday period and release in January of 2022, but he's pretty certain that Nintendo is aiming for this to be their big holiday game this year. And again, sounds like it's either going to be a Nintendo Kart, which would just catch all of us off. Like, is Nintendo actually going to do a Nintendo Kart? Like, drop the Mario moniker and bring all their IPs together like a Smash Bros? I mean, they've already kind of been doing it in Mario Kart 8. We have other characters in there. But again, Mario Kart is such a big brand, they could kind of do a Nintendo Kart, but still call it Mario Kart 9, right? So we'll see what happens there. So I have no idea what Nintendo's doing, in general. I have no personal contacts at Nintendo, not at the moment anyways. I used to have a high up PR contact at Golan Harris that used to feed me stuff. Doesn't work there anymore, so I'm not burning any bridges there. He's working at a completely different company, and I'm not going to mention what company he works at. So my access to information goes through people like Game Over Jesse in the chat, who's got some contacts. Goes over Andres Restart, who has a contact. Goes through Samus Hunter, who has a contact. Goes through Zippo and Nate the Hate and everyone else out there. I'm like a third party to all of it, but that's all right. That's all right because I try to bring you information I feel has at least good sourcing behind it. Tell them about Metroid Prime 4 Double Dash. Oh yeah, totally a thing that's happening. Totally a thing that's happening. Tell them about all the cool stuff I know. I don't know that much. There's like one thing I know. I've already said it publicly during the podcast, so I guess I'll just say it now. Please don't get mad at me. I'm not breaking any NDAs, but I know about one thing getting announced at E3, and we will be giving away a copy of that thing that gets announced at E3. But I can't say anything at all. I'm under an NDA. I don't even know why I'm under an NDA. I don't have special access. It's really weird. I'm under an NDA for this thing, but I don't get a demo access. I don't get access to it during media week because now we know when media week is. I don't get media access. I might get a press kit for it or something, but it's weird. But I know about something, but I can't talk about it, and that's it. And I haven't even seen it. I haven't seen a trailer or anything. So like, it's weird. It's a weird thing I had to sign. But hey, maybe it was because of the giveaways going on, and they wanted to let me know ahead of time to set some money aside to do the giveaways. So, let's see here. Nintendo Prime has you locked in the basement, living off a diet of his old left shoes. Old left shoes and empty pop cans. Come on, I give you some metal for your diet. Game Over Jesse says, at the moment, I have official contracts signed with Context. So I can say 100% Metro Prime 4, Yoshi Island. It's funny. You're basically the paper boy bringing us the news. Kind of. I try to do it in an entertaining way, though. The paper boy is not putting on a show. He's not giving away stuff. He's not doing tricks. You know? He's not able to... Okay, he could do that. He could do that. He could jump off your porch or something, but... I mean... I suppose the paper boy could serenade you. But does he? Does he? No. I try to bring the news with flair. So yeah, that's what I have for the E3 leaks. Obviously, we have all the other rumors out there as well, Kirby games and other stuff that's not part of this. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle 2 is something I am now hearing. So that's something that I haven't made a video on yet. I'm waiting for a second source. But when I have a second source, we'll be talking about that potentially happening at E3 from Ubisoft. And I don't think that would be too surprising, to be honest. But I'll talk about it during a live stream because it's just a casual kind of conversation we're having here. We have 180 plus people in the chat. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys for showing up. Yes. Thank you guys so much for showing up. You guys are awesome. So we're going to talk obviously a bit about Breath of the Wild 2 Desires. But first off, do you guys have any questions about any of these leaks? We could talk about these leaks for a while. I'm going to be streaming here for, another 2+ hours. So whatever questions you guys have, hit them up in the chat at Nintendo Prime. So you want to at Nintendo Prime in the chat, or obviously you can super chat, gets your question to the top of the pile. And obviously gets me to do the shots. And again, members, if we get 5 new members, we do a giveaway during the stream. The giveaway is, I'll let you know ahead of time, for an eShop gift card of an unknown value. Last time we gave like a $20 one and I think a $10 one. Unknown value. It's kind of a surprise value because I don't even know what it's going to be. But yeah, I usually won't go as low as 5. Usually won't go as low as 5 for the member goal giveaways. So yeah, so there'll be, if we get 5 new members, then hitting that join button, becoming part of the what do we call this? The what was I calling it last time? A member of the Nintendo Prime board. That's right. Join the member of the board. And then you guys can get stuff. A chance to win. So Callahan Mackey says, when will you start adding timestamps for your podcast? They are usually 2 to 3 hours long and people are interested in specific topics. So that would be great. Thank you. That is a very, very good question. I've had a number of people ask about timestamps. The problem with timestamps on anything that's live is one, obviously I can't do it while I'm live because that's just not how it works. After the fact, it would require me to then take 3 hours, listen back through the entire show to create the timestamps. And I'm going to be honest, that's 3 hours that I could best spend making content than making timestamps. So it's kind of one of those, do you want me to spend 3 hours making timestamps, or do you want me to spend 3 hours making content? You tell me. You tell me. Because 3 hours is a lot of time for me to waste just to put timestamps in. Hire someone. What do you guys think I am, Richie Rich over here? Hire someone. Hire someone. I don't even do YouTube full time, and you want me to hire someone? Watch at 5x speed. Just have it sound like a bunch of chipmunks. Read my post starting with your name, Nate. Read your last post. Jesse? I mean, the last one starting with my name from you? What? I see Nate. It says Nate can confirm I am doing something with some company, but not what it is or who it's with. But I know stuff. So no one has even gotten close. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I can confirm the Game Over Jesse has signed an NDA. That's really all I can confirm. I don't really know anything else. Well, I know one little tiny little tidbit, but I'm not even going to throw that out there. Because I don't know what company it is. I don't know what game it is, but like, I'll just leave it at that. Something I've inferred, but I am not going to say anything else. None of these leakers are even in the same universe, let alone ballpark. Let's see here. What's up, Gibbs? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Gibbs. How's it going, Mr. Gibbs?
Welcome to the stream, Mr. Gibbs. And Logic Bugs.
Welcome. Let's see here. So I answered the timestamp question. The final Aeon Momentary welcome says, have you heard any leaks regarding Capcom that isn't Resident Evil Outrage? So that's like the only thing I've heard is about that new Resident Evil game that's supposed to be coming to Switch. That's the only thing I've heard is about that. I haven't heard anything else out of Capcom. So we'll see. Maybe more stuff will leak the closer we get to E3. Let's see here. Josh Coleman, Horse Company? I know what you mean, though. Scrolling on down. Jamanda Bop, welcome. And it says, are you a fan of essays on games? When I have time to read them, yes. I used to write editorials, which you could basically call essays, at Zelda Informer about the Zelda series. And some of them were like 12 pages long in Word. So, I mean, yeah. Essays don't bother me when I have time to read them. And it has to capture my interest. If it doesn't capture my interest, like in the first few paragraphs, then I'm probably not going to keep reading. You'll be lucky if I get to the first few paragraphs. I don't even like the topic. Let's see here. Lots of questions coming in. Thank you guys so much for the questions surrounding E3 and leaks and all that. Let's see here. Man, it really jumped. Brian C says, can you easily add timestamps if you have the topic/times provided? So if I ran the podcast on something that's called a schedule, where you have we're going to talk about this for 15, we're going to talk about this for a half hour, we're going to talk about this one for a whole hour. If I ran my show that way, absolutely timestamps would be easy to do. I don't run my show that way. I'm a conversationalist. I let the conversation flow. And the podcast takes as long as it takes to get through all the topics, as long as we're having interesting conversations. So that makes it harder to timestamp. Now, Jamandabot mentioned that you don't have to watch an entire video to timestamp it. You can try to skip through it. The problem is conversations blend together, right? They blend together. You might start a topic, and then 5 minutes into that topic, all of a sudden you're talking about a prior topic, and then you're stuck on that topic. Or you're off topic, for 10 minutes. And then you're back on topic. And you're off topic again, then you're back. Like, that's the way my podcast goes. It's a very hard podcast to timestamp because it's a conversation. It's a 3-hour conversation. It's kind of like a radio show. It's really hard to timestamp radio shows because outside of like new stuff they might start at the top of the hour, it's kind of just the conversation just goes how it goes and flows how it flows. It bounces all over the place. Whatever we talked about at the beginning might be talked about again 2 hours later. So it's one of those things that it's a very hard thing to timestamp. Because my podcasts have topics and there's some structure, but the structure isn't built in a way that's conducive to really easy timestamps. You might miss key parts of a conversation if I tell you, go here for this part of the conversation. But then we might have had other tidbits in the podcast later on or before that were relevant. So that's what sucks. Here's what I'll say. And this is just my personal thing on podcasts in general. If you ain't watching the whole show, then what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I mean, do I have to come over to your house and... I mean, look, I know we all don't have time to listen to 3-hour podcasts, or do we? We have car rides. We have, background while we're doing homework. We got, stuff while we're working out. I'm just saying that, like, honestly, it's kind of like coming for the live stream, right? You're here for this live stream right now. No one expects me to timestamp my live streams, right? It's funny. I do have a couple of people come in and be like, can you timestamp this, please? The live stream's 3, 4, 5 hours. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I have no idea. There's too much conversation going on. How the hell am I supposed to timestamp it? So yeah, it's one of those things that anything that's live is just really hard for me to timestamp because it just is. Now there will be for E3, there's going to be timestamps for like the 12-hour streams eventually. But I'm not adding those timestamps till after E3. I just don't have time. Now, if we have a fan who wants to go down in the chat or in the comments on every single podcast and make timestamps for me, that's fine. And that happens on like Spawncast. There's a fan that goes in the comments on Spawncast and timestamps everything for him. So if there's a fan who wants to do that, that's fine. But I'm not specifically going to go hire anyone to timestamp things for me. It's just too much. It's too much. Let me see. Nate P says, could that new 99 game be the Bomberman one that was on Stadia? Maybe. Who knows? Game Over Jesse? Wait. Hold on. Game Over Jesse, are you saying you want me to spend 3 hours giving you private ASMR classes? Hold on a second. You realize, Game Over Jesse, maybe you don't. Your voice is like the ultimate ASMR voice. It's just a natural ASMR voice. How you don't have Sleepover Jesse channel full of ASMR, even Zelda Theory ASMR, is beyond me, man. You could really help people get some good night's sleep. I'm just telling you. I'm not saying that you're boring, I'm saying your voice is that soothing thing you want to listen to right before you go to bed. All right, I know I'm way behind in the chat now. Spend 3 hours time stamping is cool. Just kidding. I understand, man. Yeah. Thanks, man. The final AI memory. Do you think Devil May Cry games on Switch and or Dante in Smash is likely? Neither I feel are likely. I would love it to happen, but I don't think either of them are happening. Gibbs says he's doing great. Thanks, man. Oh man, Game Over Jesse signed a few NDAs this week. Game Over Jesse. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. It's like you're giving me just the tip. Come on, man. Nobody wants just the tip. Just saying. Let's see here. Woo! I agree with Nintendo Prime on this point. Man, there's a lot of stuff I'm missing in the chat. I'm trying to get to everything. At least the comments that have me tagged in them. I mean, I like to watch it back and give you the topics sometimes. I mean, like if you watch it back, Brian C, if you want to go through it yourself and timestamp it for me, I don't care. Go for it. I'll add the timestamps to the video if you want to do that. I'm just not gonna pay anyone to do it. And it's not that I don't appreciate you like volunteering to do it, Brian. It's just, dude, I got a family. I ain't got that kind of money. You know how much stuff I have put into the E3 giveaways? I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time to pay anybody. Heck, I haven't even really been using my thumbnail guy lately because I can't afford to pay him because all my money's invested in E3. You know? I still got my bills, man. Let's see here. My channel isn't that big. I know people feel like my channel is a big deal. And I mean, I don't know if you know this, but people know me. I'm kind of a big deal. But I mean, 60% of the time it works every time. That's all. We just end the conversation right there. Let's see here. Because lots of people sign multiple NDAs per month or even per week. I could send Nintendo Prime an NDA right now for him to sign. If he said he signed an NDA, no one would be able to know who the NDA is with. Yeah, NDAs are funny that way. Sometimes certain NDAs will like let you mention that you're working with a company. Sometimes the NDAs let you do that, but you can't mention any specific projects. Most NDAs won't even let you say what company you're working with. But I'll give you an example, like game review NDAs. Most game review NDAs you're allowed to say you got the game and that you're going to review it. You're allowed to even say when you're going to, drop a preview, when you're going to drop a review. But there's certain things you're not allowed to talk about from the game itself. Even in the review, sometimes there's like certain things they just won't let you talk about so you don't spoil it. So yeah, it's one of those things where there are different types of NDAs, but usually NDAs for unannounced games are very much like, hey, you could say you signed an NDA, but you can't say who it's with. You can't talk about the game. All I can tell you is that I signed a single NDA for E3, and we'll be giving away a copy of whatever the hell that NDA is. Maybe it's for the Switch Pro. Oh, I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. Let's see here. Gibb says you may come over along with @GameOverJesse. We can all chill and party in game. Time to have discussion-based podcasts are stupid for people to ask for. How many times does the topic officially end? Well, sometimes okay. So there are podcasts. I want to be fair to people that ask for timestamps. There are some podcasts that are very structured, right? So the topic changes every half hour. The conversation flows and the topic changes every half hour or something like that, right? Every 15 minutes. There are podcasts, Easy Allies podcast, as an example, is very structured, and yet the conversations feel natural. Now, granted, that crew has been doing it together for over a decade, so they obviously have a great camaraderie and know what they're doing. But the point is that, that podcast is very structured, so it's much easier to timestamp something like that. But I think what people have a problem with is the longer a podcast is, they feel like they could skip around and just ignore a bunch of it. I listen to podcasts, right? There's 3 different podcasts I listen to right now. Like Highland Gamecast, I listen to that if I catch it live. I don't listen to it if I don't catch it live. But if I do catch it live, I listen to that. I listen to parts of Spawncast live, but I don't really listen to a whole bunch of it. It happens on weekends. I don't have time. Just like Andre's Restarts podcast. I don't think I've ever listened to a single podcast he's done because it happens on a weekend and I just don't have time. And I know I can listen to it after the fact, but I already have other podcasts and other things going on that I'm dealing with throughout the week. So, I just, I can't listen to possibly everything. It's just not possible. But every podcast I do listen to, I don't jump around in it. As an example, when I listen to podcasts and I didn't catch it live, I'm listening on my phone through iTunes. There's no timestamps on iTunes. You could skip around, but you don't know where to skip to. There's no timestamps on iTunes. Like, podcasts are meant to be more about the conversation than the video portion. The video portion's mostly there because video is a big deal these days. But really, podcasts are like an audio thing. So, I don't know. I listen to the entire podcast, and if there's parts of the conversation that I don't enjoy, you know what you can do? You can grab the little nub on the player, and tap and pull it forward a little bit. Pull it forward a couple minutes. See if the conversation changed. Pull it forward a little bit more. See if the conversation changed. I do that in videos all the time I'm watching. There'll be like a 30-minute video I'm watching, and there'll be like a section, like, say they're doing an ad spot for somebody, and that ad spot's like 3 minutes long. I'll just grab that thing and kind of push it ahead a little bit. That's an option too. And then you can kind of jump around the show. And you can do that on the audio version as well, usually. I don't know if every podcast app lets you do that, but at least the ones I do. Oh, the ones I use do. All right. Enough talking. We spent a lot of time talking about timestamps. What if they, Will Hugh says, what if they release Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, all by the end of the year? Would you be hyped for that? I mean, duh. 4 of the best Zelda games released by the end of the year. I mean, 4 of the best games ever released by the end of the year. Pfft. I mean, throw Skyward Sword HD in with that bunch. I'm in Zelda heaven then. I mean, Nintendo's gonna milk the hell out of me, but I mean, I'll gladly hand them my wallet, I guess. If they announce all those Zelda games is coming this year, I'm just gonna take a credit card out of my wallet and I'm just gonna ship it to Nintendo HQ and just say, just keep this on file. Send me everything. Don't worry about it. The card will clear. Send me everything. Just keep it. This is just my Nintendo card at this point. So am I eligible for the giveaway even though I'm not a member of the channel? Okay, so here's how it works for the giveaways. For all giveaways we do. A majority of giveaways we do are open to everyone in the public. So when we hit the member goal, if we hit the member goal, I want to say when, but if we get 5 new members tonight, everyone that's here could win the eShop gift card. Everyone. It's not exclusive to just members. You can thank the members though, because not the members enabled the giveaway, right? So the 5 new members trigger a giveaway. So thanks to the members, everyone has a chance to win. So that's how that works. During E3, every single giveaway, the actual giveaways, not competitions, but giveaways, will be free for everyone to enter. Everyone will be able to enter. And I will explain how that works during the pre-show every single day of E3, and we'll go from there. We're going to have giveaways going on at E3 that everyone can enter. Lots of different things that are happening. Some things I'm still working on behind the scenes as well for that. Still building out the set. As you can see, the wall is still white, so the set is not fully built. I'm still waiting on some supplies. Post Sisters, shout out to the Post Sisters. We're giving away all 4 of those canvas art Post Sisters, in case people didn't know. That's part of the giveaway too. So we got lots of stuff we're giving away. The giveaway list is growing every day. There was a little pause on it today, but I'm debating myself between some stuff that I'm buying because guys, we're not just partnering with companies for these giveaways. I'm investing my own money into this $3,500 plus pool for the giveaway. So it's kind of me sorting through what I think makes for a good giveaway. In fact, right now in the chat, let me know what items you think would make good giveaway. We're already giving away a pair of Skyward Sword Joy-Con. And no, I don't want to buy any more because then I'll have to go through scalpers to get them, and no one wants to do that. So we're giving away 1 pair of the Skyward Sword Joy-Con already. So a bunch of eShop gift cards that are $20, $50, $100. $99 because that's the way Nintendo works. So if there's anything you think would be really cool that you really, really want, heck, do you want us to give away some Switch Lights? I say Switch Lights because if we get Switch Lights, we could maybe give away like 2 or 3 of them instead of giving away like 1 Nintendo Switch, right? Which I think, more people that could win is better, isn't it? I don't know. Or maybe you want me to pool that all together and get a PlayStation 5. Give away a PlayStation 5. We could do that as well. So you guys let me know in the chat some ideas because I'm still trying to work out ideas myself. I still have an unspent budget I have set aside for E3 giveaways. Timestamp it at the top of each hour of the podcast. Oh man. Let's see here. If PL says, if Nintendo were to revive a dead franchise, do you think a remake of the first game in the series or a sequel is more likely for Nintendo to do? A remake probably, or a reboot. If it's an old series, it's going to be like a remake, reboot kind of thing, right? Like if it's F-Zero, it's going to be like they're starting all over again. Scrolling on down, man, you guys are really popping off in the chat today. Thank you guys so much. I promise a week before E3, you will probably know most of them. Cool. Thanks, Game Over, Jesse. Cool. Is it because you'll be able to tell me, or is it because they'll be revealed? If they're revealed, cool. There is some stuff that's supposed to be revealed before E3. I don't know exactly what that stuff is, but I've heard some whispers behind the scenes that we're going to start getting news before E3 even gets here. So, including, obviously, a Pokemon Presents. I mean, that's a given. And we'll be live stream reacting to that and praying that the Pokemon Company doesn't strike my channel because the Pokemon Company is very strike happy. Very strike happy. One promise every time, but if a time on some of them, I wouldn't expect anything for it. Oh, okay. Is Netflix likely to ever come to Switch with the Switch Pro coming along? Probably not. It sounds like there's a big contract dispute. We had someone get... Yeah, Stalker Texas Ranger, man. Let's stop with the all caps, spam, weird crap, all right? You've been timed out. You're probably going to get banned if you come back and do the same stuff. So just come on, man. Don't interrupt the chat like that. It's dumb. And you're wasting our mods' time. Let's see here. I wonder how many changes of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker issue will have. None. They're just going to move the inventory back to the normal style. I don't think there's going to be any changes. They're going to be straight ports. Maybe Game Over Jesse disagrees. They're going to be straight ports. What do they do with? They're going to be straight ports. I'm hoping they're bundled together. That's my hope. So if you can get Twilight Princess and the Wind Waker HD together for $60, that's like $30 each. I think that's a fair deal, but we'll see. What if they made a superhero like Spawn as new Super Smash character or Mortal Kombat? Isn't it sad? Then when people say Spawn, I immediately think of Spawn Wave and not Spawn the character. It's so dumb. God damn it, John. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Stop trying to grab on to the information that's in my head so you could break it on one of your news waves. Get out of it. Ugh. Damn it. Damn it. What if they made a what if they made a superhero like him? I don't know. I don't know enough about that character to talk too much about it. I know who Spawn is. I just my history on that character is a little rough. R says, "Hey, I reached out to you on Twitter, but I just want to say thank you for everything and thank you for recommending." Oh, you were the one that DM'd me. Okay, I got that DM. Thank you for recommending Jake Randall and his videos. I secured the PlayStation 5. Thank you for everything. No problem, man. You want to secure the bag? You want a PlayStation 5 and you're struggling to get one? Even an Xbox Series X. Go follow Jake Randall on Twitter and on YouTube. He's got a bunch of tip videos. I thought the tip videos were going to be bullshit. They weren't. The only reason I have my PlayStation 5 is because of Jake Randall's tip videos. So, seriously, go check it out. Might try to get Jake Randall to pop on during one of our podcasts sometime as well, because he followed me back now, so now we can have some private combos and maybe try to make something happen. Because he I know he's known as like the PlayStation 5 stock guy. Like, oh, follow him to like get a PlayStation 5, dude. Have you seen his gaming collection? The guy's gamer. He's got lots of opinions. I'm sure he wants to get out there because this whole PS5 stock situation isn't going to last forever. He's obviously not just going to make those kind of videos forever. Let's see here. Are the Poe sister canvases on metal or disc plates? Oh, on canvas or disc plates? They're canvas. Here. I got one of them right. Well, I guess all four of them are over here. Here. So this is canvas. It's got a wood frame. But yeah, it's canvas. And I'll try my best to maybe clean them up a little bit. I got to be careful. I've had these Poe Sister canvases for, 8 years. So they're not perfect, right? There's some imperfections. And I'll do my best to clean it up a little bit. But I'm not going to repaint it, and I don't want to really get it wet. That's the thing about canvas. You don't really want to get it wet. So I'll do what I can to clean it up. There is methods to clean up the canvas a little bit. To try to make it a little bit better. Like right here, there's like a spot that maybe got something spilled. And I think I'll be able to get that off with the cleaning method. I think one of my kids is awake right now too. I might have to be right back. Do I be right back to the E3 stuff? Yeah, let's be right back to the cool. This is gonna like pause for a second, and then there's gonna be a really cool E3 thing. I gotta go check and make sure my kids are okay. So I will be right back. All right. We're back. We're back. Um, we're back. Yeah, my youngest son had a little nightmare. So I had to deal with that and get him back to sleep. No big deal. So now that that's taken care of, let's move on, shall we? Let's get the stream hype going again. So I see that we had a $4.99 super chat. Who was that? Oh wait, that was me. Cool. Be right back, Scream Bro. I wonder who made it. Sick. Mason Conrad. You can look him up on Twitter if you would like, and he will gladly make thumbnails, splash screens, whatever for you if you want, for a fee, of course. He is a professional. Cheers to me. All right. Now that we lost, 50 of our viewers because of that small Be Right Back, which if you wonder why the stream kind of looks like it freezes, it's because Streamlabs freezes because when I do the Be Right Back screen, the Be Right Back screen is actually in a different scene. So when Streamlabs switches scenes, it kind of freaks out a little bit. So there's not really much I can do about it besides adding the Be Right Back screen to this. But that Be Right Back screen, I only have one of them, and it's supposed to be for E3. So I don't have it set up for anything other than my E3 scenes. So, yeah. That's why there's like that little stutter when I go to or from the Be Right Back stream. Let's see here. I'm about to play Ring Fit Adventure and drink Sam Adams Summer Ale. Drinking while playing Ring Fit, huh? That's new. Do you also like dump your beer into a canister and take it to the YMCA when you go work out? I mean, nectar of the gods. Nothing better to pump iron with than having a cold hard brewski as you're pumping the iron. I've literally never heard of anyone saying, I'm gonna play Ring Fit Adventure, a workout game. It's your pre-workout. Yeah. Nice pre-workout. I feel like having like a beer, during, for a pre-workout. It like, think about it. You're about to work out, but you're gonna drink before you work out. I feel like there should be a warning label that just goes like this. Like, it just shouldn't be something that's like medically allowed to drink and then go work out. Let's see here. Joycey J, welcome. Just got here. My leak for E3 is that games will be shown. What? Shh. Shh. You're not supposed to say that, Joycey J. We don't know the games will be shown. It might not have no games. It might just be Greg Miller teaching us how to cook. The Greg Miller cooking show. If you could pick any IP to revive, which one would you pick? I mean, any IP in the world. I'm torn. I'd probably go with Banjo-Kazooie, but yeah, I'll just stick with Banjo-Kazooie. I was like trying to think of another one. I'm like, let's just be honest. Nothing really compares for me to Banjo. Banjo needs to come back. Chibi Robo. Oh God, I was never a fan of Chibi Robo, even when it was good. So Castlevania. Castlevania didn't really go away overall. I don't think. They just changed the direction of the game, you know. My budget has shrunk for gaming the past 2 years. Yeah, that happens. Mine too. Gibbs says, when I was in the Marines doing physical training, after a night of drinking worked wonders. Because your body was already numb, just saying. Your body is also dehydrated, just saying. Dehydration and workouts tend to not go well together. But hey, you pulled it off in the Marines. And, you know, no one's going to argue with a harder workout than the Marines. Also, thank you for your service, man. Appreciate it. My grandfather was in the Navy. So thank you so much for your service. Let's see here. If funds are limited and you don't like Warriors, I say skip it. Blah, 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 blah. I'd love the new Castlevania for Switch. A new one for Switch would be good. Tim Dotson says you'll probably get this 1,000,000 times. And it's already been asked. And you missed it. But which character reveal for Smash do you think would be perfect to drop at E3? Oh, I want to see them drop Crash Bandicoot. Oh, would I be cool with Master Chief too? Oh, it doesn't matter who they announce, cause Smash fans are gonna be cranky all around the world. Oh, man. Spawn, he is a comic book character. Hold on. He had a movie, too, at one point. So yeah, Spawn's a comic character. He's a fictional anti-hero that appeared in a monthly comic book of the same name. It was called Spawn, published by American company Image Comics, and is in a number of films, of course, as well. So yeah, he's a comic book character. He's created by Todd McFarlane. First appeared in Spawn 1, May 1992. But there's been a movie. There's been multiple movies, I think, or multiple adaptions of him. But I don't really know that much about Spawn myself. I just know who he is. Like I'm aware of his character, but I didn't really get into the Spawn comics when I was a kid. Brian C says I finally picked up Resident Evil Village, getting PTSD from having to police check every window because of the original Resident Evil. Yeah, man. That was beautiful. Thanks. Spawn has some games back in the day. Yeah. Spawn is a semi-decently popular comic book character. I mean, it's popular enough that there's been film adaptations and video game adaptations. So, anyways, you know how it goes, guys. You know how it goes. Should we talk a little bit about Breath of the Wild 2 Desires? Obviously, because I left, it kind of killed the mood, right? We had a great vibe going. And now that vibe seems to be going. I should probably make a sound effect for that. But before I make any sort of sound effects, I'm going to do something crazy. Maybe. If it lets me. I don't know if it'll let me. Will it let me? What? Let's find out. I don't know if it will. But I want to find out. I'm doing this just for science. For science! I gotta figure this out. this is something I've been wondering for a while, and I don't know why I haven't tried it before. But I'm gonna try it today. It, in theory, should work. Maybe. Let's see. Let's do it. That could be a problem. I think it's this. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. You guys have no idea what I'm doing. You're like, what the hell is Nate doing? I'm just curious if I can do this. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Hey! I think it worked. Hey! Is it going to pop up? Hey! There it is. What? Who the hell is Nathaniel Rumpeljantz? Who brought that guy to the chat? Who brought that guy to the chat? Who invited you? Who invited you? Get out of here. Get out of here. But, you know, I did do the last super chat, and now I've done the last membership. So, Nathaniel Rumpeljantz became a leader. Oh, man. Why are my dogs barking? What bad timing. I'm pretty sure my dog's going to have to go to the bathroom here in a bit. What a turd. What a turd. I'm going to go let him out quick. It literally should only take no more than 5 minutes. I'm sorry about this break, but, you know, my kids and my dog gotta come first, and my dog's name is Link. How can I not let Link go relieve himself? So back to the music, and I'm not gonna go to the Be Right Back screen this time. We're just gonna leave the chair up so it doesn't freak out at me. Here we go. Oh, I have to come home to the live stream because Nathaniel Rumpelchance, aka Nintendo Prime, gave $15 so he could drink some Sublime Jaeger. Oh, we also have a new member of the Legend Crew, Demi Crow upgraded. Yeah. How's it going? Let's get it going here. Let's get it going. Let me get my real shot in. We're not going to do a party mode for me, but we will do a party for Demi Crow upgrading to become a legend. I always appreciate people up their memberships. Technically, it doesn't make you a new member, but you know what? I'll let it go. I will count it. I will manually, hold on. I can't manually add. Whatever, I'll count it. If the member count hits 4, which means 3 new members, I'll do a giveaway. We'll cut it down one, because I know Demi Crow, I think, upgraded specifically to knock the member count down. Not realizing that if you're already a member, upping your membership's awesome, but it doesn't make you a new member. But cheers to myself with some Jaeger, because yeah, I needed it. Needed some Jaeger in my life today. I've had a rough day. I don't know if I talked a little bit about my day yet. It's been a rough one. Not at Nintendo Prime though. Nintendo Prime's going great. We're popping off. No, it's been a bit of a rough day. Rough day as a parent today. Don't like to talk too bad about it. The kids were pretty rough today. Let me just say. This morning getting them to school was really rough, and then after school, my gosh, it's like I had 3 little hellions. It was pretty bad. But whatever. They're all asleep now. But it's one of those. You have your good days and your bad days as a parent. Today was one of the bad days. It's one of those days that you need to end your day with some stronger stuff, you know, to set you up for success for the following day. I mean, that's the way I roll anyways. That's why I did the $15 one, because believe it or not, I know people always look at when I super chat, like, why are you super chatting so you could drink? Well, one, I can always drink, right? I can grab these bottles and just start downing shots anytime I want. But I feel like I need to earn it. So as an example, I donate like $20 to myself today or something like that. Here's the thing. I have to go earn that $20 elsewhere. And I do that on purpose to force myself to work harder at my other job to earn that extra $20 that afforded me to do a couple shots on stream. You know, that's just the way I roll. Now, let's celebrate the upgraded member, because I did not expect it. Here we go. Welcome, Demi Crow, to the legendary team. He upgraded his membership to legend. Woo! Welcome, man. Welcome. And plus, I like doing little dances. But I'm not doing dances for my own super chats anymore. I got energy. I'm trying to get a good bab. Michael Hernandez says, I like how you dance. You like my voice. Nice, man. Thanks. I try to be entertaining, right? I'm trying to up my game, make my streams excitable. I want some more visual elements on my screen. There's some stuff I'm going to set up with my stream deck that's going to eventually do like explosions and other visual elements. I'm still working on it, but I've had some glitches with it, but I'll be testing it out before E3 at some point. Michael is sus. Everyone is sus. I'm probably sus. Logicbug says, how much does YouTube steal from donations? So, I don't say that YouTube steals. And here is why. So Twitch takes 50%, right? So like if you become a Twitch sub, 50% is gone. Like that, right? Oh, I joined a $25 member. Yeah, the partner guy only got $12 or $12.50, right? The rest went to Twitch. So Twitch takes 50% of these memberships. YouTube's better than that. But obviously Twitch doesn't have like a direct donation thing. They have bits, which are, you can earn them for free, but you can also buy them. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of bits, but some people like bits since they can earn them for free. So they feel like they can support their creators. Even if they're only supporting the creators with 10 cents, they feel like, hey, that 10 cents is better than no cents, right? And that's a fair point. YouTube takes 30% of all super chats, all memberships. But the thing is, I don't mind it. Now, some people really shit on YouTube, right? I mean, I always say, like, in a lot of my videos, I pin a comment that says, hey, drop a like, help us out with the YouTube algorithm, because YouTube's algorithm is basically based on interactions, right? It's based on, did you click on the video, which I can't control if you do, but if you did click on the video, okay. And then did you interact with it? So did you like it and did you leave a comment? If you do those things, it leads YouTube to realize this is a very interactive video. Then you combine that with watch time, and next thing you know, YouTube will send it out to more people, more of my subscribers and more non-subscribers, which leads to more views and leads to the channel growing. That's how YouTube works. I don't know how many people realize that's how YouTube works, but that is fundamentally how YouTube works. So there's a lot of luck involved, right? It's a lot of luck. You got to make good content, but it's a lot of luck. And you need a passionate starting base to really get you anywhere. And we obviously have a passionate base here at Nintendo Prime. So that's one reason why we are growing and why things are going well. It's one of those situations where I don't mind YouTube taking 30% because I used to run traditional websites and I know how much bandwidth costs. Videos and live streams take up a shitload of bandwidth and it's very expensive. And yeah, I get it. Google owns YouTube. Google is a multi-billion, trillion-dollar company or whatever, right? Or I think billion. I think only Amazon's the first trillion-dollar company. Anyways, the point is that they have the money, so who cares? Why should they take a smaller percent? YouTube itself only breaks even. YouTube itself, if you look at the financial reports from Google every fiscal quarter, YouTube isn't really a net gain for Google. It just breaks even. And that's with taking 30%. It breaks even because it's so damn expensive to actually run all these servers that have these videos and run these live streams. So to me, I don't mind that YouTube takes 30%. Obviously, you can use the donation link and have, like 1% taken out instead. When you super chat, like I know like Player Essence as an example, he really pushes people using the donation link because it takes a smaller percentage out. Personally, well, I don't care if people want to use the donation link, go for it. I have it, of course, for people that prefer that because they want a smaller percentage taken out and more money coming to me. Just like if people join Patreon instead of hitting the join button on the channel, there's a bigger percentage that goes to me through Patreon than goes through the membership program. But the problem with joining Patreon, the problem with joining, doing those donations is it doesn't really add anything to the stream, right? When you become a member on YouTube, a big thing pops up in the chat and says, welcome member, and here's your rank, and here's your stuff. Like, it's cool. You get a different color in the chat. You get to become green. You get the little symbol by you, right? That changes depending on how many months that you have been. Like my Nintendo Prime symbol color next to your name changes depending on how long you've been a member. You get the same perks that you might get over on Twitch, but you get additional ones, or over on Patreon, but you get additional ones because that actually happens to you factually in the chat. And it's really cool, and it pops up, and it's like a bigger deal. Just like super chats, right? It makes your super chat a special color and lets you throw a sticker out there. So not only do you get the alert, which the alert happens up here, you also get the cool thing in the chat. And to me, it's worth almost that 30% cut just for those really neat, cool little features like that. So to me, it doesn't matter. And this is another thing, and this is a personal thing. Not everyone's going to like this way because a lot of people, they want the biggest cut of the money from donations they can get, right? If people are going to donate, yeah, use the Streamlabs link, use the donation link. Let's get the best cut we can. Personally, I like pooling money together. So I get kind of like one giant fat check from YouTube. Instead of having like donation money trickle in on PayPal, and then you have that check, right? Like, because like then when you're doing your taxes and you're trying to figure out, okay, how much money did I make this month on my taxes? Oh, I gotta go and add up all these individual donations that happen through Streamlabs, which is fine. I'll do it. It's just it's easier when it's just all through YouTube. That's kind of what I'm saying. And YouTube's really weird about all this because YouTube doesn't give you any tax information because you're an independent contract employee, but they don't provide you anything. They don't provide you their tax code. You got to look all this stuff up on your own. It's weird. It's really weird how you have to file taxes for YouTube. But hey, I make it happen every year and haven't gotten in trouble yet. So I always report accurate information. It's important because, yeah, you got to pay in. You got to pay taxes. All the money I make here, super chats or ad revenue, I got to pay taxes on that. Even if you donated through the donation link, I technically am supposed to pay taxes on that. Cool thing is I'm a father of 3, so I get a massive tax write-off for being a dad. So that really reduces how many taxes I have to pay. But, so just a little background on that. Wow, 3K new subscribers. Any giveaways tonight? 3K new? What are you talking about, 3K new? We don't have 3K new subs. Do we have... Hold on. Did something happen to the channel? Are we at 70K? 3K new subs would push us past 70K. We're really close to 70K, right? Because we're not at... Wait, no, we're at 67. Yeah, there's not 3K new. What are you talking about? I mean, we'll probably... I think we'll hit 68,000 by the end of the month. But we're not at 3K new subs. Where do you see that? The count at the moment is 67,562. I think we'll hit 68,000 before the month ends. I have like this internal goal that I want to hit 70K before E3, but it doesn't really have to happen, I just care that you guys have a good time. Good growth recently. Well, we've had a number of videos perform well. Just for channel context, like today we have that. I'll check my phone because my phone has a bit more accurate numbers for today's videos. So as an example, the major E3 2020 leaks Mario Kart 9 Super Mario, well, whatever, that video I put out this morning, that's got 11.5 thousand views at the moment. And my definitively confirms thing that I think that didn't perform as well, but that's fine. All my videos aren't going to perform well. That's got about 3,000 views. But then like my Donkey Kong video from yesterday, that's got 18,000. My video before that, my E3 predictions video, has 6,000. And we got, about 2.6. We have 1.6. Unfortunately, Animal Crossing news. I don't know. I must not have a lot of Animal Crossing fans on the channel. I'm just presuming. Every time I post a video about Animal Crossing, I get like no views. But then like Switch Force posts a video about Animal Crossing, and he'll get like 100,000 views. I know they're a much bigger YouTube channel. But setting that part aside where he's got a bigger user base, my user base clearly doesn't care that much about Animal Crossing. We did a poll about it. Animal Crossing was last, and it wasn't even close. My channel cares about Mario, and Zelda. Mario and Zelda. Thankfully, Mario has a lot of games that come out. But Mario and Zelda are like the big things in my audience. And I see that time and time again with the videos I post. Then we had Display Company talking about Switch Pro. That did almost 11,000. We had some potential new Pro details. That was 10,000. Obviously, we had the Virtual Console thing. That really blew up to 55. By the way, that 55,000 views, a lot of that came from Facebook. I don't know if you guys know, we do have a Facebook page. I don't advertise it ever, but we have a Facebook page. And occasionally things go viral on that Facebook page, and then my videos blow up like that one did. Because we have 60,000 followers on there. Switch is on fire. That one did 12,000. I did a video on the Game Builder Garage. Didn't even break 2K on that one. It's very my audience is. Although I will say this, Donkey Kong videos are doing well. My audience clearly cares about DK. I shouldn't be surprised since Mario came from DK, But Mario, Zelda, DK. DK is clearly something my audience cares about. So it's really cool we're getting a DK game this year, probably. So that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. We'll live stream it too as well, of course. But yeah, Zelda always does big numbers. But that's not a surprise. I have a Zelda background in media. So a lot of my initial following on this channel was Zelda fans. So, but I mean, it was nice to see Monster Hunter. I had a Monster Hunter video do almost 5,000. That's nice to see. That doesn't happen, right? You know what excites me more than any of these videos I do? You know, whether they perform well or don't perform well, because I'm gonna make the videos I'm interested in regardless. This is the Nintendo Prime podcast is what excites me the most, which I have to go add the recent one to the playlist here. So let me go do that quick. We have a $5 super chat in for Sean. Give me a second, man. I'll get to you in a moment. Just because I'm going to the podcast at the moment and updating that to appear on the podcast playlist. Because what's stupid when you set up live streams is that you can't tell it to go in a playlist automatically. You have to go add the playlist after. It's so dumb. I don't know why YouTube does that. YouTube should really fix that. Come on, where is the playlist now? Oh, don't tell me they don't even have a playlist as an option for this live stream. I know they do. There it is. There's the playlist. So I care a lot about the Nintendo Prime podcast. And why? So the set I'm using in all my standard videos, if you watch the Nintendo Prime podcast, that's the full podcast set. That set, it looks simplistic, right? It's a wall-mounted TV. It's a wall-mounted TV with foam panels. You would think, what's the big deal, right? Like, you know, what's the big deal? Well, one, that TV was actually originally the TV in my living room. We bought a smaller TV for the living room, which Yulia, my fiance, wasn't too happy about. It's a better TV, but it's a smaller TV. And we use this TV for the set. This TV has a lot of glare, by the way. It's not the ideal TV for a studio. What you want is like an OLED or a plasma that has a matte finish and has anti-glare film in it. There are specific studio grade televisions. They're like $5,000. Don't think that's in my future anytime soon. So we worked with what we got. So we got the foam panels, right? Those foam panels have given us so much trouble. They have fallen off the wall 1 billion times without being touched. Now we have them like permanently glued to the wall. So now when you take them off the wall, literally the wall comes with it. It literally rips down the sheetrock. So we decided to do that. The desks. This desk right here is one of our podcast desks. This is also a desk we'll be using during E3, as well as the other desk that's back there that you guys see in all my videos. We had to buy these and put these together. That costs money. This boom arm. These boom arms were bought for the podcast. Nothing else. We will not be using these boom arms during E3. We won't be. We're going to be using our smaller mic stands. I'll show you. We're going to be using, I got one right here. This one right here. We're going to be using these. So I'm going to take the sticker off so it looks a little better. But we're going to be using these. We've had these for a long time, but this is what we're using for E3. Because we don't want this giant thing blocking some of the background and other things. See, during the podcast, it doesn't really block anything because of the view. But with the view being head on, you know, like right now in a live stream, look how much of my body this covers up versus like this. See how much less space is taken up? So this works great for live streams. This works great for the podcast. And this was, I mean, these are $100 boom arms. Can you believe that? $100 for these bad boys? Dude, nice boom arms are so damn expensive. So like we invested a lot of money into the podcast set. And then I realized I could repurpose it and use it for videos, which is why you guys think the videos look so good. Because I'm using a set that was built for something else. Because I realized, damn, that set looks good. And we're going to keep going. The E3 set's going to look even better. I can't wait to show you guys that E3 set. Can't wait. Our final podcast before E3 will be on the E3 set. Because that's going to be a live test of our E3 setup. Because we have to have a live test. Otherwise, we don't know if it works. Let me get to that super chat now from... Thank you so much, Sean 2018, for the $5. I love that party music. It says, sorry, I was told there would be no math. What would be no math? What are we talking about math for? I mentioned some numbers, but you don't have to do any math on it. Cheers, man. Thank you so much for the $5 shot. I appreciate it. I dance good. You should see what happens when I'm on my feet. This is just from a chair. Let's just say you might see me dance on my feet depending on certain announcements during E3. I'm probably gonna knock a bunch of stuff over and break the whole set. Knowing me. Did I see the E3 Expo's article about the new E3 app for this year? Yeah. So I am very skeptical. Very skeptical. So E3 has pubbed up their app every single year for like the last 4 years. The app has sucked every time. I'm just being honest. The E3 app has been horrendous. It's poorly coded. It crashes all the time. It claims to have all this information, but none of it works. Now, is it going to be different this year because it needs to be? Maybe. Like being able to... It kind of sounds like... by the way, they're overhyping it. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're not media, here's what you're going to get as fans. You're going to get hubs where you can tap on each individual developer's thing, and through those hubs, you'll be able to look at screenshots and trailers. That's what you're going to get to do. They make, it's like a virtual E3. It's like you're attending E3. No, you're not playing demos. You're just going to watch the trailers and the screenshots, which you can get without using their app. That's what it's going to be. It's like they're hyping it up to be this thing. I have sincere doubt based on my prior experience with the E3 app. It's going to be anything more than what you can already get without the app. So, is it convenient for some people when they're on the go watching E3? Sure. It's convenient for some people that are on the go that aren't able to sit at home or take some time. But Snoop Dogg rage quit when? Dude, Snoop Dogg has rage quit during his live streams like 5 times. It's like a weekly occurrence at this point. Quantum Rider says, did you see... yeah, sorry. We just did that one. I just answered that question. Sorry about that. We were just talking about the E3 app. I always find something new in a game when I replay it and can focus because the excitement was calmed down. Yeah, I mean, that's a factual thing that happens, Michael Hernandez says, what I expected E3 is new Donkey Kong, Zelda, Mad Kirby games, and maybe a new Metroid game and a Smash reveal. Crash Bandicoot seems to be like the consensus that everyone's kind of assuming is going to happen. I mean, it makes sense, but it also doesn't make sense because they're done making Crash games, it seems like. It feels like they're done with that franchise now, at least for a while. Michael Orlando. Love what you've been doing with the streams and podcasts lately, man. Long time fan. Dude, I gotta throw in one of those Wayne's World. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Thank you so much for saying that you've been a long time fan. I know we've had some long time fans. Let me finish reading that comment here. It said, you've been doing with the streams and the podcast lately, man. Long time fan. You did leave for a bit because you were busy, but I'm happy to watch you when I can. Thank you so much,
man. I really appreciate it. I really do. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic here. I know this voice sounds a little bit sarcastic, but what are you gonna do? This is one of many voices I am testing out before E3.
Let's see here. Is there more Steam picking up on the Virtual Console for the Switch? So, okay. I'm glad someone brought this up. Hold on. So this went untalked about in my recent video because the video was about, oh my gosh, Switch Pro, Nintendo confirmed Switch Pro. I want to read you a quote. I'm going to read you a quote from Shintaro Furukawa. This question was about research and development spending. Let me read you what he said. We are also conducting a variety of studies, which include investigating ways to enhance our digital business and future services that will help maintain long-term relationships with our customers. What does that sound like to you? Sounds like, one, they're revamping Nintendo Online. Two, there's going to be more services than they have right now. Am I misreading that? Let me read the quote again. Like, am I misunderstanding what Shintaro Furukawa said here? He said this in the Q&A section of the investors meeting to a question about what they're spending their research and development money on. Quote, we are also conducting a variety of studies, which include investigating ways to enhance our digital business and future services that will help maintain long-term relationships with our customers. Now, that's not a confirmation they're doing Virtual Console, right? Not going that far. They're doing something. They're doing something. That's my big takeaway here. Something is happening. Hopefully it's Virtual Console. But something is happening. So no, I don't have any more news in particular that says, oh yeah, we have some more updates on it. But we do have that, where Nintendo is saying, hey, we're not just like working on next-gen hardware. We're doing this. We're not going to tell you what this is, but it's related to online, it's related to digital, it's related to services. What checks all those boxes? The new Virtual Console. I'm just throwing that out there. That's a dot connecting. If you guys watched the podcast yesterday and Andre's Restart was getting all this credit for connecting dots, I'm telling you, that's some dot connecting right there. That is some massive dot connecting. So very clearly think something's happening. Whether it comes this year, I don't know. But something's happening. Check out the chat here. Michael Hernandez says he wants a Rayman and Super Mario crossover. And then a Mario Rabbids crossover. Interesting. I didn't think it was interesting how Rayman didn't even make a appearance in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I thought for sure he'd have like a cameo, and it just never happened. Ray said, just imagine official translations. Oh, I love official translations. For games that were never localized. GameCube games, N64 games. Mother 3! Can we talk about official translations without talking about Mother 3? Earthbound 3? That's never going to come. Ever. Joycey says, can I just get a nice background for my home screen on Switch, please? Oh, you mean like this background? Hold on. There's going to be a bit of a stutter for a moment, but Joycey J, I got a sick background for you. Oh, what's this background here? What is this?
Oh, Joycey J, this is the official Nintendo Prime E3. Be right back screen. Isn't it cool if this could be a theme on your Switch?
Whoa! See, that's why I don't like doing it. It breaks. When I switch to the Be Right Back screen, it breaks because the Be Right Back screen is in a different scene. But yeah, wasn't that cool, man? Wasn't that sweet? That Be Right Back screen is cool. It's our E3 Be Right Back screen. But yeah, when I switch to it, it breaks things. Like, are we broken right now? No, we're not broken right now. Audio's still working. All right, gotta make sure. So yeah, I gotta be a little careful about switching things like that because it breaks. Stream Deck XL is not meant to switch like that. Well, actually, Streamlabs in general isn't meant to switch like that. But let me, like right now it's set to old school podcast when I wanted a 2-camera stream. So I can switch between this and this, but I can't. The Be Right Back screen's on a totally different thing. But doesn't that look cool? I think it looks cool. I think all of the crap we're using for E3 looks really cool. I'm pretty stoked about what we're doing at E3. You should have a staring contest for Review Tech USA. He'd lose. He uses fancy editing. He'd lose. He couldn't handle a staring contest with me. I don't lose staring contest. I don't lose, period. I'm just a winner. None of you guys are beating me in Smash Bros. During E3. I'm just letting you know right now. Because we have competitions during E3 this year that if you beat me in Smash, you can win like a $50 eShop gift card. You're not going to. I'm going to kick your ass. But I mean, you're more than welcome to embarrass yourself on live. Man, that's cool. Any of my longtime viewers know I'm going to be the one getting embarrassed. Damn me. Oh, baby.
Demi Crow with the $2.
Woo! Demi Crow with the $2 says, imagine if Nintendo made a Citra-like 3DS emulator. They already have one somewhere. But that's all I can say about that. Thank you so much for the $2, man. I really appreciate the support tonight. I'd whoop your ass in Street Fighter 2. Yeah, you probably would. Ricky thinks I'm getting wrecked. I'm probably going to get wrecked. I'm probably going to get wrecked super hard.
I'm gonna be running like a little baby out the door.
Like, I'm going to get so wrecked. I'm going to get so embarrassed. I wonder if I'm going to even lose live viewers because of how bad I am at Smash. I am practicing, by the way, but I'm going to get wrecked. No, I'm not telling you my main, so don't ask. Debbie Gross says, here's the second part of the super chat. Oh, you think you get a part 2? You think you get a part 2? No! No, it's all right. Says, were you able to use your 3DS library of games in the emulator? And you were able to use it. Yeah, they're not going to let that happen. They won't let that happen. Ever. 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 You can dream on about that. Dream on! Look at that. For a brief moment, you saw my raw singing voice. How was it? Did you like it? Or did it sound like shit? Let me know. I used to actually be in choir back in the day. I know that you don't play Smash. I even bought all the DLC for this. And I hadn't bought none of the DLC before. Kyle Hab Mackey says, do you think it's possible that Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild 2 all release this year? This fiscal year, yes. 2021, no. But this fiscal year, absolutely. Rusty says, if you had to choose, expand Virtual Console all the way to Wii. Oh. Okay. Or Xbox Online, Cloud, GPU, and crossplay for third-party games on Switch. Game Pass Ultimate is what you meant, not GPU. So you're making me choose between Virtual Console all the way through Wii or xCloud with Game Pass Ultimate. So I have a strange answer. This goes two ways. For gamers, I'd rather have xCloud and Game Pass. And let me explain why. New games, to me, always matter more than old in the present. In the present. Maybe not, comparative all time, right? But in the present, we always want new content. So the ability to have most AAA games and all of Microsoft's games available on Switch without having to buy a PC, a gaming PC, or an Xbox, or having to fiddle around with touch controls on a phone, I think that is very appealing. Now, personally, I own a gaming PC. I own an Xbox Series X. Virtual Console will give me access to more content. So it's like, but the only reason I want Virtual Console is because I have that Xbox Series X. If I didn't have that Xbox Series X, I'd rather have xCloud and Game Pass. So like it's kind of like a conundrum. Like if I wasn't as fortunate as I was, I would rather have a certain service on Switch than the other. That's why it's a weird answer for me, because personally it's like, oh yeah, Virtual Console will give me way more. But that's because I already have the rest. A lot of people only have their phone and Switch, or only have a PlayStation and Switch. I mean, wouldn't it be sweet to have Game Pass Ultimate on one of those systems? So yeah, I think overall I'd lean towards Game Pass and xCloud over Virtual Console. But I mean, why not both? Why not both? Maybe we are getting both. I have no idea. I don't work at Nintendo. Let's see here. Nintendo needs to have an expansion pack for the current dock. It will enable DLSI 4K. Don't you mean DLSS, David Fletcher? Maybe that was a typo. We'll be able to get the Switch Pro because of scalpers and chip shortage until we can get one. Okay. They're not going to do that, but okay. What's up, Fouet?
Welcome, Fouet.
Says, hey Nate, out of all the Switch things, do you believe Nintendo will expand their attraction park beyond Mario, like a Zelda theme one or something like that? So the next planned attraction we already know is a DK area. They are planning to expand in the future with a Donkey Kong area. Now, they had some preliminary plans for like a Zelda area as well. To me, that is something that wait about 5 to 8 years and will also have a Zelda area. As long as the parks are successful, that's a big thing. They need to be successful, which we got to get out of the pandemic first. But assuming they're successful, absolutely they're going to keep expanding it. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? It'd be dumb not to. Let me see here. Ray says, what game would you want Nintendo to announce DLC for, or a sequel? I prefer sequels over DLC. I mean, that I want them to announce from Nintendo? I mean, I want them to announce an F-Zero. I just don't think they're going to do it, but I want them to. I kind of teased it as like an out there prediction yesterday on the podcast, but like I really want an F-Zero. The Royce says, thanks for answering my question. I know it's a tough call. Yeah, it's tough. Like, I'm fortunate. I have all platforms. I have a PlayStation 5, guys. I have an Xbox Series X. I have a gaming capable PC because that's what I use for all my video editing. I have a Switch. So, like, I'm very fortunate to have everything. So, like, for me, Virtual Console does add more value, but it's like, but before I had the X, I would have definitely went the other direction. So, let's see here. Anch Dalta says, I would be surprised if Breath of the Wild 2 gets released on 3/3/2022. I wouldn't be surprised on the 5-year anniversary. That's possible. You hear about Koei Tecmo and Nintendo discussing a Mario Muso game? I did not hear that, Demicro. Got some sources on that? I did not hear that. That might make for an interesting video tomorrow. Let's see here. Later, Brian C. Have a good night, man. What are the odds of Breath of the Wild being a trilogy? I mean, someone might argue it is with Age of Calamity, but on its own, let's just wait for Breath of the Wild 2 to come out. I don't think, like, trying to do odds on a trilogy is difficult. Nintendo hasn't had too many of those. We had the Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks, right? That's like the only one I can even really think of that's a trilogy of games. So let's wait and see what happens. If Breath of the Wild 2 sells very, very well, and also kind of suggests there's more happening after. See, Breath of the Wild, the true ending was kind of a cliffhanger ending. There's more to do, you just can't do it. So if that happens again, then yeah, there'll be a third one. So I think right now the plan is probably not to have a third one, but sales combined with how the story goes can determine that, yeah, we're going to get a third one. And I think we're going to get DLC for Breath of the Wild 2 as well. So, let's see here. I thought there was someone new who popped in the chat that I wanted to shout out quick. Was it Nick Forrest? Welcome, Nick Forrest. Pretty sure I didn't see you earlier. So, Welcome, man. Luke Skywalker says, what do you want to see from Mario Kart 9? I surprisingly wanted to take some aspects of Mario Kart Tour, such as the amazing roster and really cool track variants. I just want the most tracks we've ever had, the most characters we've ever had, and I want unique ideas, unique concepts. They keep doing it every time, so I'm just going to trust them. To me, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best Mario Kart to ever exist. Mario Kart Live Home Tour is really cool. It's really for creatives, and you can do some really cool things. It's limited a bit, but it's really, really cool. And obviously, Mario Kart Tour is nice for what it is and has some interesting concepts and ideas in it. I want to see the best of everything in one game. So I would like them to let us create custom tracks in a Mario Kart game and then race against people online on it. Won't that be sweet? You can make the real tracks in real life from Tour, but now add it to a normal Mario Kart. Wouldn't that be sick? That's what I want them to do someday. Ray said, thanks for that podcast, by the way. I was sad I missed it live. Got you through half your birthday today. Nice. Am I wrong about you not playing Smash? I play Smash. Hold on. But I wouldn't say you're wrong. I wouldn't call you wrong. Like, let me look at, does it have my hours played on Smash on here? Sometimes the hours played on here are not right. So for Smash, I have 30 hours on Smash. That's nothing. For a Smash game, 30 hours is baby mode. Baby mode. That's what 30 hours in Smash is. You really played with Andre's Restart Heart. Yeah, dude. I didn't know he was that passionate about F-Zero, by the way. I didn't do it on purpose. I literally had no idea. Oh!
Oh, thank you, Fouet, for becoming a champion.
Welcome, Mr. Fouet, to the members room, the boardroom of Nintendo Prime. Welcome, man. Thanks for joining the members. We're a couple members away here from doing a giveaway during this stream. Let's go. Let's get there. I know we can do it. I know there's a couple of you out there that want to join at least at the $3 level, right? Because the lowest level is 3, and then there's 5. Then it goes, 10? Then 25, then 50? Eternal's the 50. Shaw!
Sean 2018, welcome to the champions.
Yeah, Sean, welcome, baby. Welcome to the boardroom. Welcome to the member. Welcome to my round table. Welcome. Be sure to grab your cloak on the way, your bathrobe, as we relax and chill at the table. Welcome, Sean. Thank you so much, man, for becoming a member. I really appreciate all my members out there. I appreciate all of you guys, though. You know, I don't just talk to members. I will note, this is anticipation. There's going to be small 15-minute segments during our E3 show that happens like 2 or 3 times a day out of 12 hours. So it's not much. It's like 45 minutes a day. That's going to be a members-only chat. This is just to slow the damn chat down so I can actually read some stuff. For 15-minute segments, 3 times a day during E3, over 4 days, we are going to have some members-only chat. Just so we can slow the chat down a little bit and interact with people a bit more. We're going to try to interact with the public chat through most of E3. But it's one of those, I know it's going to be crazy. I predict we're going to have slow mode on. But we'll see. Maybe we won't. At least 10 viewers haven't liked the stream. Man, I need a Reggie button for what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? If you don't own a 3DS, what's wrong with you? I can't just press the like button. I can't. You can't. I can't. We're almost at even. Oh no, we're at 139 and 135 likes. I have 210 hours or more in Smash. Yeah, 30 hours is baby mode in Smash. I mean, I'm not saying that 30 hours is nothing. It's just for a game like Smash, that's not much. That's super casual. Another channel he says lick the like button.
Oh yeah, lick that like button like I'm licking my mic. Oh, lick it, please.
That had to be super creepy. That seriously had to be super creepy. Like, legitimately super creepy. I have no idea what it even sounds like because I don't have my headphones on. But that couldn't have sounded good. You better stop it right now. Am I making you horny? With the Austin Powers voice going. Yeah.
Oh, Shark 2018 with the $10.
Woo! Thank you so much, Sean. 2018 for the $10. Is honestly, I think it hit 100K subs by the end of E3. Yeah, okay. It's good to dream big. It's good to dream big. I'm a realist. I'll be happy if I'm at 70,000 by the end of E3. So, I'm a realist here. I don't think it's going to happen. But hey, you know what? Crazier things happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Now more likes and viewers. That's how we do. That's how we do it up in here. Sean, just for you, Sean, we'll up your shot. I don't normally do this because it's $15 to do a shot of Jaeger. But I'm going to up it just for you. Just for you. You want to know why I'm upping it? I'm going to give you a hint. Has to do with the 2018 in your name. 2018 is significant to this live stream right now. In case you didn't know. Cheers.
Game fuel. Dr. Disrespect says to drink game fuel, so I drink game fuel.
No. It's because your username is Sean 2018. What's my shirt say? What? E3 2018? Yeah, that's right. This is a shirt from E3 2018. Sean 2018. Shirt that says E3 2018. You want to know what the deal is with this? Why this shirt matters to me? Why? Who cares? It's just a shirt I got at E3. Who cares, right? 2018 isn't even my first E3. It's not even my first E3. But you want to know why this shirt is special to me? This is the first time that Nintendo Prime, as like myself as a YouTube channel, went to E3 representing Nintendo Prime. Before I worked for a different outlet. First time I went to Nintendo Prime. And this entire trip to E3, was funded by the viewers. I was a dinky ass channel. What, I have 22,000 subscribers back then? And fans funded for thousands of dollars to send me and the co-host of the podcast to E3. Very special E3, fully fan funded. This is one memory I got of it to keep with me forever. To remember that I was at E3 2018, it's Nintendo Prime's first E3, and that the fans sent me there. Fans don't send me anymore. We cover all our own costs now. So people always, like when we went in 2019, there was no fan funding for that. No, nothing. We took care of everything. And we're going to take care of everything moving forward. So anytime we go to E3 in the future, don't worry about it. We got it. But yeah, dude, it was I can't believe the community did that. But TDS says I really want to go to E3. Well, E3 is not available in person this year. I've been to E3 3 times. 3 of the last 3 of the last 4 E3s. I wasn't at E3 2017, the Mario Odyssey E3. I wasn't at that one. I was at the Breath of the Wild one. And then in 2018, what was the theme that year? I don't know if I don't think they had a big theme in 2018. I'm trying to remember. The last 2018 was Smash. That was kind of the big thing. But they didn't really have like a themed booth per se. But Smash Bros was one of the big things they showed off in 2018 on the show floor. And then 2019 definitely didn't have a theme booth at all. There was a separate section that was all Luigi's Mansion 3, which was sick. There was also a separate section for Pokemon, which was also sick. And then there was like a little dude for Link's Awakening. They had like this full-on diorama thing. Oh my god, it was awesome. And that's like something you miss from E3 is not just playing the demos. It's the cool shit that you're never gonna see again. It's so cool. You want to talk about collector's items? That entire Link's Awakening diorama. My god, that is sitting somewhere inside Nintendo's HQ somewhere. That thing was sick. Who says, I can cover your traveling costs this year. Oh, why thanks. Why thanks. It's funny. All I have to do is walk through my house and I'm there. Man, travel cost. Just a little bit of time, like 10 seconds. I'm glad that you can cover my travel cost E3 this year. But no, seriously, E3 is going to be huge, guys. For any new viewers out there who don't know what's happening with E3, obviously we have all the game announcements and all the reactions, and we'll be there, right? You can see all of that stuff here. You won't have to go anywhere else. You can. Go watch your favorite YouTubers. Go watch the things on your own if you want. But we're going to have all of it here. We're also going to be giving away over $3,500 worth of stuff during the show, and we're adding new partners every day. We've thrown our own money into the pool. We have a set being built around this whole thing. We have partnerships, sponsorships. We have crazy things happening, and we have gaming competitions where you can compete against me or Eric to win prizes. Eric and I will also compete against each other, with the winner basically getting to gloat and the loser getting punished. There's basically no prize for the winner other than you're competing not to be the loser. Because the loser, as an example, our very first gaming competition between Eric and I will happen during our pre-show on day 1 of E3, and the loser has to do the hot chip challenge. That's right. We have the OG hot chip challenge. It's on the way to my house right now. The loser's going to have to do that and then suffer the rest of the day for another 10 hours of streaming. It's going to be rough. It's going to be fun, but it's going to be rough. So that's one of the things we have going on. There's going to be some other ones as well. As an example, in another competition that Eric and I do against each other, the loser must serenade the winner and how awesome the winner is. That's one of them. Another one's probably going to be, this is going to be on the final day. We're not going to be doing any shots during E3 till the final day, right? So you know how I do shots during live streams. Not happening during E3 till the final day. On the final day, in the final post show, we'll do shots. Okay. And one of the competitions, one of the final competitions with Eric and I, if I lose, I have to do 3 straight shots of tequila. Tequila is my kryptonite. Eric, I'm not sure yet. I gotta talk to him. I gotta figure out what his kryptonite is. I don't think it's booze, it's something else. I gotta figure out what his kryptonite is, and then he will have to do that as well. But we've done other punishments in the past. Like, Eric had to drink ocean water one year when he lost the E3 betting special. Ocean water. Ugh. Hey, honey. What's up? Shout out to my fiance in the chat.
Oh, Yulia, you know I love you. Welcome to my stream. It's ending in 40 minutes.
Mostly because I got to tidy up the house. I can't have you coming home to a TV being on. She's the only one who understands. The house isn't actually that bad. I already did a lot of the cleaning up. But yeah, I gotta tidy up. Mostly I just gotta get dishes done and chill and relax and probably go to sleep. You know, we got tomorrow. We got one more stream tomorrow night, guys, before we're done for the week. We'll be streaming around somewhere between 8 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Central time. So tune in for that. That's our last stream of the week. So hopefully it'll be a good time. It's Friday night. It better be a good time. Friday nights should be good times. Should have a lot of fun. Honey, every time. Don't act like you don't think the singing stuff's really cool. Come on. I know it's not as cool as the first time. The first time, you blushed because you didn't expect it. Now that you expect it, it's not as cool. But come on, honey, you know it's legit. You know it's legit. I can't even hear the singing until after the fact. It's lame. Do you really not like it? Should I just sing the rest of this live stream? I'm going to sing all the comments here. Hold on. So Birdman added me up here. Hold on.
Birdman said at Nintendo Prime, what LAN adapter is good for the Switch? I'm seeing the Hori adapter on Amazon, but I don't know if that one's good or not. It's just alright.
It's just alright. It's not the best one. It's not the worst one. It's just alright. Do you really not like the singing stuff, Yuli? I think it sounds cool. I listened to it for like my first time last night. I went back and listened to my intro to the podcast where I said, welcome to the Nintendo Prime Podcast. This is episode 8, and I sang it. I think it sounds cool. I mean, come on, people in the chat, back me up. Does the auto-tune stuff sound cool? Please tell me it sounds cool. Oh, no. We have a super chat while my fiance's here? Oh, no.
Hooray! Thank you so much for the $5. Party time! Thank you for the $5. Raise your shots in the air and throw them down your throat.
Thank you so much, Ray. Hit me with some interesting stuff. Ray wants me to hit you with some interesting things. Got anything sitting on the back burner? I got 2 things on the back burner at the moment. Also, you'll definitely hit 75K during E3. That's a big ask. That's a tall ask, Ray. Again, if I'm at, I want to put it this way. When we talk about sub count, Yulia, one lick thing. I'm not doing the lick thing again, guys. Not happening. So, getting back to Ray's comment, because super chats get priority here. Well, my fiance gets ultimate priority, but super chats obviously get the priority here. So I got a couple things on the back burner. I talked about one of them earlier today, earlier this stream about some Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle stuff. I'm hearing for a second one. That's on the back burner at the moment because I'm waiting for some extra confirmation on it and hopefully some additional information so I can, make a bit better video than just saying, "Hey, it's happening." Like, okay, that's cool, but like I need more information than that. So that's something and then I have something else I can't talk about yet. I told you I'm under an NDA for something at E3. That's something I literally can't talk about. I signed an NDA. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it with anyone. It told me I can't even tell Yulia, so kind of dumb. But she doesn't really care. That's what she doesn't care. She's not that into video games unless it's Animal Crossing. You want to talk about Animal Crossing? Yulia likes Animal Crossing. She probably wishes she had more time to play it. But yeah, there's a couple things. If I want to tease anything, I could say this. I'm just going to say this about next week's podcast. It sounds like I'm going to have Jeff Grubb on next week's podcast. Now, I don't know if you know who Jeff Grubb is. It's okay if you don't. He is a journalist for VentureBeat. Oh, man, I don't know where that cough came from. Anyways, he's a journalist for VentureBeat, and he does the Jeff Grubb Great Game Mess, and he does a live stream on Twitch Monday through Friday in the morning. But yeah, he's a source on a lot of things. He's the one who told us we're getting Twilight Princess and The Wind Waker HD. It's happening. He's the source on that. He's a source on a lot of things. He's a really down to earth guy, and I wanted to get him on before E3. While E3's happening, post E3, he's a video game journalist. He's going to be busy as hell. So I know, during and after E3, he's slammed. I know because I'm slammed. I'm slammed during E3. I'm slammed after E3. Here's the thing about E3 is, yeah, I'm really super nervous, by the way. I'm super nervous that I'm going to blow it. I don't know how I can blow it when I'm giving away so much stuff. I don't know how I can blow it when
I can do things like this.
but somehow I just get this suspicion that I'm going to blow it. But if I don't blow it, you blew it. One of my Review Tech USA, you blew it. Beyond that, E3 for me as a channel doesn't end after those days. And Yulia knows this too. There's all this news that comes out after E3. Interviews, right? So many interviews. So many extra follow-up content. I can tell you this. I got one thing on the back burner right now. It's not really even on the back burner. It's planned. I have a special... Can I say it? Yeah, I can say it. Can't tell you anything about it, but I have a sponsored live stream happening the day after E3 for a game that I can't talk about yet. A sponsored live stream. I think I'm streaming for an hour. I'm streaming a new game for an hour the day after E3 for Switch, of course. But I can't give you any information on it because I can't. That's in the contract. So that's something that's not really on the back burner. That's scheduled out. But even beyond that, there's all this news and all this stuff happening. It's going to be a crazy June. June's crazy every year for me. There's what's nice about June is after E3, there's 2 weeks of big news after big news after big news. The news just keeps happening all throughout June. It's awesome. And what also sucks right now is my stream layouts for E3 are awesome. They're also unusable after E3. And with how cool my E3 stream is going to be, it makes me want to pay Mason to make me better. This stream layout here isn't really a stream layout. There's a camera, there's the chat, there's some shot charts down here, and that's it. It's just a black screen and stuff put over the top. It works, but I mean, compared to the E3 stuff, it's not that professional, So I don't know. Just stuff I gotta sort out. Someone needs your attention, honey. Who needs my attention, Yulia? Lots of people adding me in the chat. There's always people adding me in the chat. As for 75K during E3, Ray, man, as I said, I'll be happy if I'm at 70K. But I don't ever expect to grow. I'm happy when it happens. It's cool, but I don't expect it. The growth I'm having right now this month, I didn't expect any of it. I just do what I do. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. This month it's working out. So we'll see what happens. If I hit 75K during E3, sweet. It's kind of funny. I'm going to be honest and say I don't enjoy it a lot. We have another super chat.
Timothy Bryce, thank you for the $1.99.
Don't worry, Christian Smothers. I got you. I see you. I notice you, senpai. Don't know if you actually like that terminology, but I notice you, Christian. Got you. I don't just shout out people who super chat. You're good. I try to get to as many people as I can. So, Timothy Bryce said, Nintendo's bombshell will be soon. Here with you. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining me for the bombshell stuff. All the big news coming. Lots of big news coming. June's going to be a big month. And the news kind of continues. There's an EA Play on July 22nd, the week before I go on my cruise. EA Play is happening, so we'll have to live stream that and cover all that as well. And there's other events going to happen too. We have Summer Game Fest from Jeff Keighley, which I still don't know the schedule for that. I don't think I'm live streaming all of it, but Because he does it like 10 times during the summer. But cheers. If he ever teases something Nintendo's coming, then we'll probably stream that one. If it fits. If he's doing the stream while I'm at home with my kids. I do try to live stream like to directs and other things, even if my kids are here. But when I'm the only adult in the house, it can be a bit complicated to make that work, because I don't really want my kids to appear on stream, and I got to make sure they don't destroy the house. I can usually keep them entertained for about a good 40 minutes, but things that are longer than 40 minutes, Oliver needs some personal attention. Sean 2018 says 100k 83. We'll see. Yo, nice stream, says Dancy Star. Man, I'm new to your channel and I don't normally chat on streams, but this one is chill. Yeah, dude, we're always super chill here. We have some fun. We have some celebrations. We have some fun, some fun little effects and all that. By the way, we're only one member away from our giveaway, from our member goal, because we had a member earlier today up his pledge, and I'm counting that as a member. So I know it says we're 2 members away from the giveaway goal. We're actually 1 member away. So 1 more member and we give stuff away. We have a giveaway during the stream. Let's see here. I do notice you. You're good. I got you, Christian. Some others. You're good. I know everyone loves shoutouts. Everyone loves shoutouts. I get it. Because I know personally, a lot of people go on live streams, on other people's live streams, and they just never get shouted out, Even ones that have like 100 people, they never get shouted out. It's tough. It's tough. And I will give bigger YouTubers that have thousands of people watching them, dude, it's hard. It's hard to shout out because the chat on our end, like the chat on our end is going like this. It's super hard to keep up. I mean, even now, I'm keeping up with the chat right now, but if we had like another 100 people, I don't know that I could keep up as well, So people don't ever try to purposely ignore others. It's just hard, Seahawks, no, are you leaving us? Nah, enjoy your cruise. I remember you booked it last year. Yeah, well, I'm not going to get into it too much. The one last year's been canceled. We're on a different one. It's a long story, but yeah, we got a cruise coming up in July, same date. But I'm going to have videos done ahead of time. There's still going to be one video per day coming out when I'm gone. It's just not going to be news videos. That's the caveat. Like, you can't let your channel just go a week without videos. That kills your channel. So I'm going to have a video coming out every day I'm gone for the cruise. It's just, they're all pre-recorded. There are going to be discussion videos that I hope are still relevant when they happen, because I'm not going to be around to cover news. Will I have internet access on the ship? Yes, because I need to be able to get a hold of my kids. But it's not going to be the kind of internet you could realistically upload videos with, right? Cruise internet's not that great. So all the videos will be done ahead of time, and I just hope they do well. Oh, did we get a new member? Hold up.
Thank you, Ray, for becoming a leader.
Ray is now a leader. He upped his membership. We'll count it. We'll go reset that member goal quick. We'll go reset that member goal. We're going to go reset that member goal. We're going to put it at 10. We're going to say there's 5 members right now. We're going to go like this. Bam. Done. All right. We're going to say we hit 5 tonight. Thank you so much for that. Let's do a giveaway. All right. The giveaway is going to be for a $10 eShop gift card. To enter, you need to, I'm going to put a phrase in the chat. You have to say that phrase one time. You say it twice, you're eliminated. Only once. All right? One time. Song request. Good question about song request. We have a couple people who just subscribed. A few people who just subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Bosco, 7 Risker on YT, and Edgard Zacharias. And Yavanna? We got a spam in here of like four new subs. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. All right, let me get the giveaway. Let me get the giveaway right. There's a giveaway. 4 new subscribers. All right, here we go. Type out the following phrase once to enter a giveaway for a $10. Oh, not $10 eShop gift card. All right, ready? Here we go. Just do it one time. Type out the following phrase once to enter the giveaway for a $10 eShop gift card. Party time. Capital P, capital T, no spaces. Let's go. Now is the time to enter for a $10 eShop gift card. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Shout out to all the members. Shout out to the 2 members who upgraded their membership today. And then our 3 brand new members. It's always exciting when we get brand new members. Part of the exclusive. That's burp while I did that? Pretty sure I did. Make sure you do the punctuation exactly as I typed it out, or the bot will not count your entry. So like I saw an all caps entry in there. That will not work. It's got to be exactly as I typed it out. And only once. You do it twice, boop, you're kicked out. Shout out to all of our members tonight for making this giveaway possible. You guys are amazing as always. All right. We're going to be closing the entries pretty soon. I'll give you guys another minute here. Timothy Bryce says, do you have a hacked Switch? I do not. Is it worth it? I've used one. Being able to overclock the Switch is pretty nice. But also, you don't get new OS updates. You risk Nintendo blocking your account. So, there's just a lot of ifs, ands, or buts here. But hey, entries end here. We are done. No more entries. It is over. It is time to click, kitty clack, my little body bot, and see who comes up as the winner today. And the winner is, type it out here. I like to type it out because my bot, I'm having an issue with the bot. Hopefully I get this giveaway bot working well for the stream, but we'll see. Not all the giveaways are going to be, I don't want, I'm not going to give it away. The winner is, come on. God, can't type. Oh, there it is. Duh. Use the autocorrect, Nate. Congrats to Serial. Thank you so much, Serial. Congratulations. Thank you to everyone who entered. Thank you to all of our new members who made this giveaway possible tonight. 5 more members now to our next giveaway. And we're going to throw an escalator on this giveaway. Basically, if we get 5 new members, the next giveaway will be even bigger than the last giveaway. Thank you so much for entering. Serial, to claim your winner, you need to go follow me on Twitter at NintyPrime on Twitter and DM me so then I can give you the code. I already have the code. It's up in my inbox right now. If you would rather use Discord, you can use it as well. Join our Discord server, DM me on there. You do need to provide a screenshot of you logged in on YouTube to prove who you are. So congratulations, Serial. Now, the question is Serial still here? Or are they freaking out? I've had someone win before, and like they took 5 minutes to respond because they were like legitimately freaking out. I've seen it happen where like they take a moment to respond because they're like, because like dude, it gets really exciting, man. I know a lot of people out there never get a W. So when you win a giveaway, it's like, man, that might be that first thing you've actually won in your life. Like that's, it's a big deal. That's why we're doing all these giveaways during E3. Serial, are you around? Are you around, Serial? Well, all that really matters is that you contact me privately. Technically, it's not a requirement that you say something in the chat after you entered. Ray asked if there's any follow-ups with Samus Hunter. Is there any? How do I be as cool as the Nate? Game over, Jesse. First off, you gotta have some cool sound effects, right? It's all about the sound effects. You know? It's all about the sound effects. I fake it to make it, is what I'm saying. Like, oh, am I a great singer?
Oh, don't you know game over, Jesse? You're still living in my basement.
It's all fake, right? You want to hear my real singing voice? No, you don't. I'm actually, I think I'm okay at singing. Yulia will tell you I probably suck, though. I don't have any follow-ups with Samus Hunter at the moment, by the way. To answer that question right quick, I have no follow-ups with Samus Hunter at the moment. Fuet has to leave. Have a great day, Fuet. Well, what matters right now is that they contact me privately. If they contact me privately, like they hit up my DMs, you know, they don't have to say anything in the chat. They might be shy too, you know. They might have been willing to type that out to enter because everyone was typing it out, but they might not. There's a Cereal at Cereal. We'll do another ping in the chat here because maybe they stepped away, had to go to the bathroom too. So we're gonna go say something. You won. Do I like cheesecake? Chocolate cheesecake, yes. Cheesecake in general, no. Ray. For you, just for being the first person to use that custom emoji that you need to be a member of the board to use. We'll do a beer shot for that. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate you taking advantage of some of the perks you get by becoming a member of the board. Do I think Mario Sunshine 2 or Galaxy 3 is coming out? Ooh. Mario Galaxy 2 or Sunshine 3? I'm just gonna be safe. I know that's lame. No one wants a safe guy. They want someone who's exciting. Ask Yulia. You need some excitement in your life. And I can be exciting sometimes. I'm unpredictable sometimes. I'm crazy. But I'm gonna go with no. We're not gonna get a Mario Sunshine 2 or a Galaxy 3. Ever. Is the C real? The C. I mean, it factually exists. If that's what we're talking about. Are we getting philosophical here? I don't know if we want to go philosophical. Yulia says sometimes.
Baby, don't you know, it ain't sometimes, it's all the time. I ain't a just the tip kind of guy over here.
KK12. I think it's the second time today I've said just the tip. KK123 says, can you get OS updates on a hack switch using backups? You can get, is what he's saying. Nice. You like that voice? It's alright, honey. You need to get home so I can. No tip for you. You're right, because it's never just the tip. Let's see here. I hope Mario Kart is real and it's a Mario Kart sequel, aka Mario Kart 9. I think the rumor or report's real. It's just, what is it? What if it's a Nintendo Kart, you know? You're gonna smack me. I come to these streams to get philosophical. Oh boy, philosophical debates. The number one way to kill a stream. All right, I'm gonna check my Twitter. I have nothing in the DMs. I gotta check everything though. I gotta check Discord. Ooh, all right. If Serial does not contact me by the end of the stream, I will redo that giveaway. Okay, guys. I'm gonna give Serial. The stream ends in 15 minutes, so I'm gonna give Serial until the end of the stream here, and if it doesn't happen, we'll redo that giveaway. Or do we double or nothing it? Give 5 more members and drop a $50 eShop card. I don't know. I'm just saying that's the thing that could happen. if we get 5 more members, I mean, we could just up it from a 10 to a 50 and call it a night. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me what's all about. Can we get 5 more members tonight? I have no idea. The people get what the people want. Anyways, what do we got here? As a music buff, I gotta ask, what are your thoughts on Zelda 35th concert? Probably not. I don't think that we're gonna get a live concert because of COVID. I know we're coming out of it, but I don't think there's gonna be a live concert. Luke Skywalker says, "What would be looking for in a 3D? What would I be looking for in a 3D Donkey Kong game? Personally, I want a fully open interconnected DK island with no hub world. It would be a combo between Metroidvania and Collectathon. I want Bowser's Fury, Donkey Kong style." Obviously expanded and bigger and longer, but there you go. That's what I want. Out of all 3 gaming companies, which is your favorite? I mean, Nintendo's in the name because I enjoy Nintendo games more than others. That's really it, and I grew up with it, obviously. Let's see here. That's our daily life. Yeah, we Yuli and I have good fun. We try to. As a parent of 3, it can be stressful around here, and it sucks. Sometimes it's great to have kids, but sometimes it's just really shitty. But Yuli and I, when it's just her and I, and we're free, you know, we have a babysitter, we're going out for some drinks, or we're just hanging out, like, with, you know, God, yeah. When do we not have fun, honey? When it's just you and me. Like, let's be real. You're pretty awesome. I'm a pretty fucking great guy. I'm just saying, like, you get 2 great people and you bring them together. You know, magic happens. Let me see. I already answered that question. Going down. How do you feel about Breath of the Wild 2022? I mean, as long as it comes in by the end of March, I'm okay with it. Let's see here. Waiting for the members only giveaway. Eric face. Bringing up the Eric face. Oh my god. I'm gonna do a little beer drink just for the Eric face. You made me look at that Eric face 4 times. It feels like I need to do. I need to slap Eric. I really hope Eric better step up for me during E3, man. The thing is, I don't pay Eric, so like, I can't really get mad. But then also, like, he's taking off work specifically to help me. So if he lets me down during E3, the hot chip challenge is the last thing he's gonna have to worry about. Let's just say there's gonna be a nice present under his blankets when he gets home. Honey, you're quite entertaining tonight. Baby, I'm entertaining every night. It's just only gotten better with this Stream Deck thing has just made things so much more fun for me. I don't know if it makes it fun for all you guys, but it makes it fun for me. Because it lets me add some variety to the stream. Some variety. And then there's obviously my amazing personality. I mean, you guys see these? Do you see my beautiful lashes? Do you see these things? I have eyelashes that women kill for. Well, maybe not kill. Well, maybe they do kill. I don't really know. There's probably some countries where they're like, I'm gonna stab a bitch if you don't give me your eyelashes. I don't know. But they wear fake eyelashes to get these bad boys. I mean, I'm not in 4K, so you probably can't see them, but I got some nice eyelashes. It sucks when they get stuck in your eye, though. Ugh. Members only giveaway. Good idea. We'll see. Tell you what. I'll tell you what. We get 5 more members in the next 10 minutes. We'll do a $10 giveaway for the whole crowd, because we'll redo the cereal giveaway since cereal isn't around and doesn't appear to be claiming the prize. So we'll redo that giveaway, and then we'll do a $50 exclusive giveaway for the members. So if that doesn't entice you to go hit that join button, it's only $3 to become a member. We hit 5 more of them, we hit 10. You're gonna get $50, and if you don't win, you get to support a great channel like me. You know, I'm like the Godfather. Because when my fiance says it's a good idea, I mean, things happen. If Yulia was on stream with me, I'd probably be giving away like hundreds of dollars and stuff a night. And I'm trying to be like, we're trying to save things for E3. We're trying to save things. But like, we actually do member giveaway, like, member goals every stream. So you got 145 hours. Oh, Odyssey TC. Oh, you're 140 at 5 hours. You got me beat. My measly 30 out. You know what? 145 hours. That's weak. Weak. That's why you suck. That's weak. I'm just kidding. It's way better than me. It's like 4 times the amount of hours that I haven't smashed. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't see the eyelashes well. Yeah, they're hard to see. 1, the light's really bright. And 2, I'm not in 4K. I'm telling you, in 4K, you'd be like, holy shit, those are some big eyelashes. Yulia can contest that I got big eyelashes. You get 6 new emotes, and a Jeff Bezos gave me a big portion of his bank account, all because I can't remember. Yulia hid this comment. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. That was a good hide, Yulia. That's a little okay, we swear, right? We can say swear words. Shit, ass, fuck. But there's like some places we shouldn't go. Getting into some butt stuff. Let's not go there. All right, Nick Forrest. You're not in trouble, man. Just I don't advertise as a family-friendly channel. We're not. But there's like, a certain level we don't want to go past. We start upsetting the YouTube gods. Sellout Prime. I'm a sellout. Nah. Cool. I'm a sellout. Because I'm giving away stuff, I'm a sellout. Will you stream E3? All right. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that you're probably brand new here. So Ghostly not here. Am I streaming E3? Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I streaming E3? I'm putting on a show myself. Let me explain. $3,500 worth of giveaways happening. 12-hour live streams on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. All 4 days of E3. We even have a bonus stream happening the day after because we have a sponsor stream that day. So we have all those streams happening. We're live reacting to everything. We have pre-shows, post-shows, live guests, gaming competitions where you can compete against me and my co-host Eric to win prizes. Not just enter giveaways, legitimately, randomly selected, beat us in Smash, beat us in Mario Kart, beat us in Splatoon, beat us in a various amount of games. We're going to have the game list announced ahead of time in case people want to prepare. And I know it kind of sucks because a lot of people will prepare and not everyone's going to get a chance. That's just the way it is. There's only so many, things we have that you can win. But we're going to do that. We're going to have all these giveaways happening. We're going to be rocking it. We're killing it during it. We have partnered with actual game studios we have partnered with for this. It's insane. So are we live streaming E3? I mean, E3 should be asking, does E3 want to be part of our show? Because our show is the greatest show on the block. But yeah, obviously, E3, we're live streaming E3. The news matters. Obviously, like, E3 is the central point. So, like, that's what matters the most. Like, we won't be running giveaways, like, while Nintendo's presenting. We won't be running giveaways while Nintendo's presenting. We're not going to be doing a gaming competition while Nintendo's presenting, right? Like, we're not dumb. We know the focus is on the announcements and the news. But we have a whole bunch of other stuff going on to make E3 extra entertaining this year. If you choose to watch it with us. You do have to be subscribed to win. That's the only thing I can tell you ahead of time. Otherwise, how to enter is going to be I don't want to get into it yet. I'm still sorting it out. I have an idea of what I'm going to do for most of it, especially for items I have to ship, because there'll be a lot of items, physical items I'm going to have on hand I have to ship to people. So I have to do a different type of entry for those than I might have to do for, say, a digital item. Like a digital item, I could use like a bot to select winners. But like for an item that I need to get personal contact with people, I can't be like, oh, hit me up on Twitter. Like, no. I legitimately am going to need your email. So there's going to need to be a different way to enter. But it's still going to be live. And you need to be present during E3 to win. That's the big thing. I always tell everyone, you have to be present to win. If you're not present, we pick a new winner or multiple winners. Will you stream E3? I already answered that. Just about lost it on Twitter with a user. Yeah, Sonic Man, hold back. Pull back. It's not worth it. Arguing with randoms isn't worth it. You need to put an OJ Spawncast tax on that. Oh, Jesus. King Kong or Godzilla? Yulia is definitely King Kong. Oh, yeah, she said King Kong. I think I like Kong better. I think Godzilla is always more of a... Godzilla comes across as more of a... I'm a beast with, like, no real mind. No real personality, right? It's just, I'm a beast. I kill. I crush. Whereas, like, King Kong feels like he has, like, a personality, you know? He seems more likable. Which might make you want to go with Godzilla because destruction. And I think Godzilla is the more powerful of the two, at least based on the recent Godzilla movies. But, yeah, King Kong. Let's see here. I'll stream E3, but it won't be as good as Nate. It's all right, man. You got to get started somewhere, you know. You got to do your own thing. There's a lot of creators streaming E3. I hope that people choose to watch it with me. If they choose to watch it with other people or watch it on their own, that's their own choice. E3 is getting worse each. Sweet life. My show alone makes this the greatest E3 ever. Am I wrong? I mean, what other show are you going to win in E3 2016 Breath of the Wild coin? I mean, you see those hoodies back there? What other show are you going to win that? I'm just throwing it out there, man. Like, regardless of the game announcements, Nintendo Prime is going to have a fly show and going to make E3 awesome. And maybe it becomes a tradition. I'm just saying, maybe it becomes a tradition. Maybe. Maybe we decide to stop going to E3 in person and make this a tradition. And go to a different event in person, like PAX or something. It was Frank Castle. Why are you arguing with Frank Castle? I will say this about Frank Castle. Hassle is in the name. Don't bother messing with him. He just wants to piss you off. It's not even worth even communicating with the guy. Did you play the original Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? Of course. I mean, do you think I look 12? I'll take that. If you think I didn't play it because you think I'm a teenager, sweet. Dude. Oh, wait, the fact that I just use sweet and dude lets you know I'm old. Nintendo's taking their sweet time. So I have a theory about why we haven't heard from Nintendo on E3 date. My theory is ESA is announcing it all at once. It's going to be one. Think about it. We got the app announced today. ESA is going to announce the entire schedule themselves. That's why we haven't heard from Nintendo. The ESA is going to announce it. And then Nintendo and all the companies will confirm. That's why we haven't heard. You accidentally took Wednesday off? Why not? Well, what's wrong with a Wednesday? $19 Fortnite card. Who wants some virtual currency? I can tell you right now, we're not giving away any virtual currency during E3. 0 VC. Not because I'd be opposed to it. If a company wants to send me a bunch to give away, sure. But a company hasn't, and I'm not going to buy it. So, no virtual currency during E3. What standard Switch Pro controller, other than the one made by Nintendo, would you recommend for someone who likes Rumble? Some of the licensed ones have Rumble. 8-Bit Dough has one with Rumble. That's all right. Honestly, if you really like Rumble, you should just get a Switch Pro controller and call it good. None of the Rumble from the third parties is very good. Even the 8-Bit Dough controllers, the Rumble's just okay. It's not really that good. I personally, if you care about Rumble, just stick with Nintendo's controllers. You just retweeted and quoted. I wouldn't even bother interacting with them at all. There's no point. So just our tax money goes into the ESA. Why would you think our tax money goes into the ESA? Who thinks that? Taxes don't pay for the ESA. Game companies pay licensing fees to the ESA for the ESRB ratings. That's how they make their money, and then they make their money from E3. ESA makes their money from game studios. Like, that's a factually known thing. They report their finances every year. Oh my god, that was such a really lame thing to talk about. Just wondering, did the winner of the last giveaway ever claim it? Good question. I don't think so. That means we have to re-enter because some people left the stream. So, we're doing a $10 eShop gift card giveaway right now because we are ending the stream and the previous winner never claimed it. So to enter, type out And again, shout out to our members for making this giveaway possible. All right. Good luck. Only enter it once. If you enter it more than once, you will be disqualified. Dude, a few years ago, if you invested in Dogecoin in January, you legitimately could be rich right now. If you took like $1,000 and put it in Dogecoin, you could be a millionaire right now. It's crazy. I have some Dogecoin. I have 190 something shares. It's hardly anything. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna make anything off it. I've mostly been flatlined with it, so. 10 baby. All right, we're gonna end the entries here in a moment here, and hopefully this time it gets claimed. I feel bad for Cereal. I really do feel bad for Cereal. Again, if you do win, be sure to follow me on Twitter @NintyPrime, or I will grab a link to our Discord server right now. If people want to join the Discord server. All right, entries. And, Dancing Star 004 did not follow the rules and entered twice, so it actually disqualified. Actually, you entered a lot more than twice. You are definitely disqualified. All right. Here's a link to our Discord server as well, if you'd like to join that. We also have a Guilded server for anyone who wants to join there. I prefer Guilded over Discord, but, some people, Discord's obviously way more popular. I'm not stupid, but I prefer Guilded. So here's a link to our Guilded server as well. I think was that a link creation? Oh yeah, that was. Okay. So here you could join our Guilded server as well. I got in at Dogecoin at like 43. So we'll see. I'm probably gonna, if it ever hits $1, I'll probably cash out. Right? I only put like $100 in. I only put $100 in. So it's not like I lose a bunch of money if I didn't buy. I would have probably, back in January, I probably would have bought a lot more shares, put more money in, but. All right. Entries are done. I didn't know about the rules. Yeah. You only got to say it once. All right. All right, so I got the links to our Discord. I got the links to our Guilded server as well. Again, I prefer Guilded, but our Discord server has a lot of people on it. A ton of people on our Discord server. I mean, we have like 169 online right now. God knows how many not online. All right. Let me hit the button, pick the winner, and the winner is. Please be here. Remember, you need to send me either in DMs on Discord, Guilded, or on Twitter a screenshot of you logged in on YouTube, so I know you are who you are. Congrats to. Congrats to Turtle. Congratulations. You have won a $10 eShop gift card. Hit me up. Show me proof. Let's make it happen. Get your cereal. Cereal. I feel bad now. Cereal's here. Cereal. Cereal, we've been waiting for you for like 20 minutes. You technically won the giveaway the first time around, but you weren't here to claim it. You weren't here to claim it. So we redid the giveaway. I know, leave me alone. Hey, don't pick on Cereal, guys. Don't pick on her. Don't pick on her. Him or her. Don't pick on him. Well, did you purposely not claim it? I kind of feel bad. Oh, you just got back? Man, I'll give you a tip for future giveaways, Cereal. I'll give you a future tip. Well, when you enter a live giveaway that's happening, you can't walk away until the giveaway is over. But it's all right. Who knows? Show up to our E3 streams. We're gonna have so much stuff given away. You'll probably win something there. So, all right. So Turtle, hit me up. Let's make it happen. I already got the code. Oh, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I don't promote my Twitter very often, but here, let me grab a link to my Twitter account. For anyone who wants to follow me there. I do tweet a lot. So I warn you, if you're not someone who likes to follow people who actually tweet, then don't follow me. But there's that. Also, if you guys a link to my Instagram. I like Instagram because it actually sends out notifications, which is like a shocker in today's social media world. Yeah. Plus, it'd be cool to hit 1,000 on there. We're at 934. So I'll throw that up in the chat as well. Instagram. Amber, you were gonna give it away, man. We had someone we had this happen last live stream, or was it 2 streams ago? We hit our member goal twice, so we did 2 giveaways, and one person who won one of the giveaways said, "Hey, I want you to give it to somebody else," and I thought, like, I almost cried. Like, we have such an unselfish community. It's great. It really is. We really do. We really do have an unselfish. Look at Turtle right now. Turtle is sitting here saying, "Hey, Cereal, are you sure you don't want to claim it?" Like, look at Turtle. Look what's happening with our community right now. This is what I'm talking about. This is how awesome the Nintendo Prime community is. Cereal wasn't here to claim, lost out on it. Turtle wins it the second time around and says, "Hey, you sure you don't want it, Cereal?" Like, dude. This is how awesome our community is. So, Cereal, hit me up on Twitter at NintyPrime. Head over to my Discord. Head over to whatever. You got to DM me and you got to send me a screenshot of you logged in. Our community is great. It really is. Shout out to you, Turtle.
Oh, Turtle, doing the right thing.
God, we have such a good community. I'll never get over how awesome our community is. Like, when you have a community and you do giveaways, there's so many like people that are just really selfish assholes. And now that Turtle would have been a selfish asshole, hey, Cereal missed out. Give another. I'm not even going to party that, Ricky. Are you trying to tell me to give away another one, or are you trying to tell me to give Turtle 10? Give the Turtle. Yeah, okay. You're trying to pay for Turtle. Hold on. I don't. Hold on. 1 second. Well, shout out to Ricky. Dude, our community's awesome. 1 second. All right, Turtle. I'm going to get you a $10 card as well. Shout out to Ricky for covering that. Thank you so much, man. Technically, I have to cover it because the Super Chat money I don't get till next month, but it's okay. Thank you, man. Proceed. Pretty sure I can check out. Should be able to. Maybe. No, it should. I gotta use this card. Place the order. All right. Let me get those codes. So Turtle, hit me up as well, and I will get you taken care of here. All right. No. I gotta get the. So I'm trying to get this all organized on my end. Okay, pretty sure that this is the code for Serial. All right, Serial. Let's see where you contacted me at. Was it on Discord? Was it here? Was it on Twitter? Might have been on Twitter. Twitter DMs? Or did you tweet at me? No? Oh, Twitter DMs. There we go. Let's see here. You view the screenshot here. Here you go. All right, Serial, let me know. I'm sending it to your DMs right now. Let me know if that code works. If it doesn't, I have a second code. I had 2 codes in one email, and one of them was used. So let me know. If that code doesn't work, I'll grab the other one for you. And then Turtle, I think. Where's my email? Amazon, what are you doing? Where's my email, man? They've never taken this long to email me. Oh, there it is. There it is. Am I on the wrong account? No, I'm on the right account. There it is. All right. Got it. Grab. Not that one. Grab this code for Turtle. Shout out to, was it Ricky? Ricky who made that happen? Let me know how you contact me. Turtle, is it? And show proof here on Discord, Gilded, or DMs on Twitter, man. Let me know. I got your code at the ready, dude. Got it at the ready. I don't know. I don't know why YouTube flags certain things, man. I really don't understand it. Yeah, our community's great, man. We have such a great community. You guys are awesome. All of you guys are champions tonight. We're all winners tonight. We're all winners for being on each other's presence. That's what it is. So Turtle, again, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Discord, or hit me up on Gilded, and show me a screenshot of you logged in, and I will get you your code. I'm going to be ending the stream, though. I'm not going to sit around waiting for you. I know you've been coming to a lot of my live streams, so if you don't hit me up, I'll try to hit you up in the next stream when you show up. But hopefully you hit me up here soon. Oh, there you go. I think you hit me up. There you go. Gotcha. Here you go. There's your code. There's your code. We're all good. All right, we're all good. Everything's all squared up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a great stream, as always. Let me give a shout out to all of our super chatters and new members tonight. So let's see here. We had a $10 super chat from Ricky. Thank you so much for that, even though it was going to support somebody else. I really do appreciate it. Timothy Bryce with the $1.99. We had Ray with $5. Sean with $10 earlier tonight. We had Demi Crow with $2. Sean with another $5. Then we had DOS earlier with $5. Brian C kicked off the stream with $2. Also, I want to make sure I get our new members shouted out. It's not showing me the new members. Of course not. Can I scroll up and see him? Probably not. The scroll up's going to end before I get to him. Yeah, so shout out to all the people who became new members tonight. I can't look at it right now because Streamlabs doesn't tell me. Oh, wait, maybe? Oh, Sean 2018 became a member. Thank you for that. Fuet as well. And myself. And then there was one other. Or no, the 2 others were current members that upgraded. That's right. So thank you guys so much. It was a fun arse stream. We'll be streaming one more time this week, tomorrow night at 8, sometime between 8 to 8:30 Central Time. Thank you guys for tuning in. New video in the morning, as usual. And we'll catch you in the next stream, video, whatever. You know the deal. Peace.